Actor Macaulay Culkin has been spending plenty of time in courtrooms. Today, Culkin pled guilty to drug charges in Oklahoma.
Oh, jeez.
Culkin was arrested in September after police pulled him over and found marijuana and prescription drugs in the car.
In a related story, we have a child tryout for a new part in the movie today. Would you like to bring your 8-year-old down?
No kidding.
Ma'am.
Not a lot of success stories.
No.
Some people have success early. Some people have it late. Some people never have it. At least he had it early.
Okay. What are they supposed to do? Put a 30-year-old in that role? You have to have a child.
I would like to see a 30-year-old in that role. Home Alone. Doesn't know what to do. The parents going crazy. That would be quite a movie, I think.
Pasty would fit the role perfect.
Oh, geez. Oh, boy. Mommy Momerson and Daddy Dadderson
Yes, and Sissy Sisterson all gone?
on the plane, realizing they left Pasty at home.
Yes.
Oh, dude, I'm here all alone.
All of a sudden, they're on the plane, they look at each other, and they go, Pasty!
What do we
Pasty
do?
wakes up. Poppy Pepperson! Come on, come out! I know you're here somewhere. You wouldn't leave for Hawaii without me.
It'd be cool to see the crazy antics he'd come up with, though.
Hey, Buzz, I'm going through your private stuff.
I'm putting this lube on.
Oh, wow.
I can't do a Pasty impersonation.
Well, it is hard
I
to
live in-
master, I'm sure.
Yes.
Sissy, I'm putting on your lingerie.
Something you got to do with your throat that doesn't do for me.
Right.
It's called smoke cigarettes.
Oh, gee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that might be it.
That could be it. You're
I'll
right.
tell you what, just because I'm so desperate to get this personality, this impersonation nailed.
Yeah.
2 packs a day starting today.
Me too.
All right.
You gonna cut back?
Oh, good.
All right. Well, there you go. So Macaulay Culkin getting all his legal work out of the way.
Yeah, good.
He testified for Michael Jackson. The jury's still out. Mm-hmm. Jury will be reconvening in a matter of a couple hours. Maybe today they'll come up with a verdict. 2 days left in the week, he said, enlightening the world. So we'll see if they can come up with a verdict. If it doesn't come in by the end of tomorrow, by the close of business tomorrow, Terry,
Yes.
ooh, you better start thinking about a hung jury.
Okay.
And today's only a half day of deliberations.
Yeah, why is that? I heard that driving in on one of the news stations or one of the stations I was flipping through. Whoa, why is it only a half day? They have parent-teacher meetings or what?
Well, the
Conferences today.
Right.
Yeah, the judge won't say, but he did previously at one point say that there may be some personal commitments that these people had, like graduation ceremonies.
On a
examples he gave.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a half day today for the jury.
And so then they'll probably take tomorrow off, Aloha Friday.
Aloha Friday. Well, you know.
Aloha A. Okay, well,
That's
that's
hard to recover from all that time off, so Monday off, too.
It's a half day. Well, it's 2 weeks after Memorial Day. You got to take that day off. Half day for the jury members.
Yes.
All right. See what comes about in the few hours that they have today.
Right.
All right. Of course, you got to subtract an hour for lunch and.
Right.
Well, and then apparently they get little short breaks too, like bathroom breaks and such.
Yeah,
so combine those.
45-minute bathroom breaks.
Right.
And today's the semifinals on the air hockey tournament.
Right, so that means they have about 4 minutes and 23 seconds for deliberations today.
Yes.
Okay, we'll see if they can come up with a verdict in that time. What else is going on, Terry?
Well, it looks like Paris Hilton has finally decided on what type of engagement ring she wants.
So she's really going through with this marriage, huh?
Yeah.
Well, isn't it?
Did you think it was some kind of publicity?
No, I just hadn't set in. Maybe because I haven't met this Greek tycoon, Terry. Is it too much to ask for me to be able to meet this guy?
Well, you know.
Paris, can I meet this guy before you get married?
Can I say hello?
Is that possible? Can I sit down, maybe have a little chat with him, make sure his intentions are in the right place? Hey, shouldn't we all be able to meet this guy before Paris gets married?
Well, haven't we kind of met him?
Terry, our little girl's all grown up.
I know. It's just amazing.
And I just want to meet this guy so it can all start to make sense to me as to who and why and what, and she's marrying here.
And to make sure that it's true love.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
I just want to meet this guy so we can see what's going on here. It'll become more real when I see the guy she's marrying.
Well, he's okay looking.
You've seen him?
Yeah, I've seen pictures of them together.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
How
curly
old is
wavy.
he?
I'm not sure how old he is.
In his 20s?
I guess he's close to her age. I know. I mean, he's not like,
He's not
40
like-
years old or something.
All right.
But I think he's right around. Yeah, he's not old like that.
Oh, jeez, Terry, you're all right. Never
I
mind.
know.
Yes, and
But he's probably right around her age.
All
and
right.
He's attractive.
and he's sitting on a fortune
Yeah, apparently he is.
in Greece.
Shipping tycoon.
Well, his family's the
Family,
tycoon.
yeah.
Right, family.
He's just
but I mean,
sitting
he's
on
going
their
to
fortune.
inherit.
Old Greek money.
He just accidentally got born into the right family.
Yeah.
I'll
Nothing wrong
tell
with
you.
that.
Yeah, she can relate.
What an achiever. Let me be the first to admire him.
Well, I'm sure he dabbles in the business. Sure.
Right. He says, Dad, can I have $500,000 to go shopping?
He
Right.
gets free shipping from Amazon, too.
Well, you think out there somewhere, an unmentioned person, Terry, with a big head of red hair and a big old body, Terry, is a little...
Oh, big old body.
Is a little jealous that Paris Hilton was able to close the deal on her Greek tycoon, and that person couldn't even get things started.
Yeah, probably.
Got a couple of
I mean, he
couple
wa-
of shirts that were 3 times too small,
Right.
and a lot of promises.
Yeah.
Made a ridiculous fool of himself by going down to a Mercedes dealer and test driving cars.
Got into a Mercedes and drove one.
I mean, that's got to be the most embarrassing part, is that he convinced him he was going to get a Mercedes so greatly, Terry,
Yes.
that this individual went down to the Mercedes dealer
Picked out his color.
and picked out his color and told them he wanted a test drive because he was going to get one in a couple of weeks.
All right, now someone's driving around a brand new Mercedes with cheese smell on the seat.
They're still talking about that guy that came down 2 years ago to test drive a Mercedes.
They're going, when is it? I thought a couple of weeks was like, what, 2 years ago,
Well, he's
right?
fashionably late.
You forget that he also looked at the penthouse at his apartment
Oh, that's
complex.
right. He picked out the penthouse,
That's
right?
right.
He
He
had the
told,
audacity to ask the managers, look at the penthouse.
he's got to see the landlord, the manager, all the time after that. After he had told him, I have to view the penthouse because I'm moving in there because my Greek tycoon boyfriend
Right.
told me I can.
But then again, when the Greek tycoon boyfriend came, he freaks out and doesn't want to be touched by the
He's a
Greek
weird guy.
tycoon
The
boyfriend.
one time he should have totally played it up. The one time he should have given an all-access pass. He gives all-access passes to these weirdos he meets on the chat line
I
or
know.
in the park. For
Right.
nothing.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Not even gas money. That's what I'd take.
And the dude comes.
Yeah.
Don't try to make sense.
I know,
out of
I know.
anything
You're right.
that even remotely relates to that individual, Terry.
Because all that stuff equaled happiness.
Right. Anything that has any potential for happiness is immediately discarded.
Right.
Even pseudo happiness would work. I mean, really. I mean,
No.
That's right. As Scott points out, even pseudo happiness.
Pseudo happiness.
Terry.
So do you want any information about this little engagement ring? Because it's pretty impressive.
Well, yeah. How impressive is
Oh,
impressive?
yeah.
How impressive?
It's a flawless 24-karat emerald cut diamond with a platinum band, and it's worth $5 million.
$5 million on her left hand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Weighing it down. She's dragging it.
$5 million.
24 karat.
All shaped in the formation of a ring. Now, I'm sure there are people out there thinking you can feed third world countries with that money.
Yeah. Yes.
But we can't because Paris is going to instead wear it on her ring finger.
right.
Brad Pitt could do a lot with that money in Africa.
He needs to go knocking
No,
on
they-
Paris Hilton's
people
door.
in Africa are like, please keep him in the States. He's too annoying. $5 million ring, Terry.
Yeah. Nice.
Doesn't she deserve more than that?
Yeah, but you buy a $5 million house, it qualifies as a mansion.
Sure.
She's got a mansion on her,
That's
on her
why.
ring finger.
Yes, that's why I said she's dragging it.
You could put 6 bedrooms, 5.5 baths on your...
And a sport court.
Oh,
and
more, yeah, of course.
You know,
Helicopter
studio.
pad.
Right, a helicopter pad. Jeez, come on.
It'd be cool to have a sport.
Oh,
court.
this is the guy?
you wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
Pacey Dave printed out a picture of the Greek guy. He looks even younger than her.
But I think, yeah, but
He looks like the dude. You ever see the movie? It's an old movie from the 80s called Fraternity Vacation.
No, it sounds good, though.
anything with
Vacation.
vacation.
With Tim Robbins. Tim Robbins is one of his first movies.
Oh, no, I didn't see it.
And no one even knew who Tim Robbins was back then. But good movie.
Okay.
The girl from Married with Children, the neighbor wife. was also in that movie.
Okay.
But the lead character was like this gay guy who they never made any reference to him being gay, but he just looked like a total flamer. And
Okay.
He was an astronomy major.
right, yeah. How'd you know that?
I looked it up.
Oh, Wendell Tevette.
Yeah. Stephen Jeffries was his name.
Stephen Jeffries went on to a great career, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Never saw him again after that in anything, but he was. I've seen that movie many times. I have it on
Okay.
DVD.
All right.
And I've never given you that on DVD.
No, I'll put that on my list.
I could just.
Why do you give him
wow.
DVDs? Seriously, because it doesn't
No, I never
take...
gave it to him. I've never mentioned it. I'll let you borrow.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
I'll probably never see it again. But
That's what I'm saying.
What are you talking about?
He is gay.
What movie haven't I returned to him, Terry?
he's gay.
But you
I
take
mean,
forever,
he
don't you?
just seemed like a total flamer in the movie. But
Oh,
they,
okay.
Well, his movies that he had done since then would indicate that he's gay.
really,
Like-
like homosexual porn or something.
Well,
like that?
Latin crotch rockets.
You're
went
kidding.
to a
Just
porn
18 and gay, a punk hotel,
man.
transsexual prostitutes.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh my gosh!
How do
How
you go
about that
from
DVD?
this was actually
Manhunt.
This was actually considered at the time. They were making all these like Spring Break movies.
Right.
They were making all these
Right.
like Porky's was big. It was,
Oh, yeah.
it was Porky started it all, and then
Right.
all of a sudden came all these other movies like
Spring Break, classic example.
Yeah, Spring Break. What other movies were
Hollywood
there?
Hot Tubs.
How about Hot Dog?
Hot Dog the movie.
The
yeah.
movie was
love
good.
that movie.
All in that time period, mid '80s, and this dude was just looking like he didn't belong in this kind of movie, but
Obviously not.
played the part well.
Okay.
Hot ass blonde in this movie. And my point of bringing this all up is this Greek tycoon looks exactly
Like a
this,
flamer?
like this Homo sapien that was in that movie, Terry.
Oh, really?
Just like him.
Wow.
He looks just like Wendell Tevette.
Interesting.
Gotta see Fraternity Vacation. Great movie.
Okay.
Great movie. 1985. Pasty just printed it out for me. Yes. Cherie Wilson. She was in Dallas for a couple of minutes, too. Remember the show Dallas? Late nights, Friday night? Or not late nights, but...
9.
yeah. So
Late for little kids who are watching it.
Okay.
Well, not on a Friday
We
night.
were all little kids back then, yeah. Let's see. Tim Robbins. Oh, the guy who played in Hand That Rocks the Cradle. The husband.
Oh, yeah.
It had a good cast.
Yeah.
Gotta rent it.
Your Wendell Tevette was one of the promising new actors of 1985.
Yeah.
And then he went on to make gay porn.
That's right.
What a career.
That's the next logical step.
You telling me nobody saw this movie with me?
No.
I'd never heard of it.
I haven't
I
heard of
didn't
it.
hear of it
Shockingly,
until
I've never
you-
heard of it. That's
I've
right.
seen,
in my
I've seen
wheelhouse.
all of those, like
Okay.
those not even soft porn, but a few grades down from soft porn, but enough to get me going in
Right.
1985 because that's all I didn't have the Playboy Channel back then, and
Right.
I had an active penis, and I needed some. And this was a very watchable movie, very good. And no one's heard of it. No one's seen it but me.
Fraternity Vacation.
Not Vacation.
No, Fraternity
Vacation.
Vacation.
That's right.
Okay.
Did you see his next movie, Virtual Stud?
I have that on DVD too.
You can bring that as well.
Can't believe I'm the only one that's ever heard of this movie. Anyway.
Like Hard Bodies. Like just
Hard Body. Seen that a couple of dozen times. See, I love those kind of movies.
Yeah, they're great.
I love those, like, just needing no brain power, just to watch those kind of movies.
Okay.
I watched Spring Break last Saturday.
This, you did?
Yep, up till 5 a.m. watching it.
Wow. So they used to put those movies on USA Up All Night with Ron Shear, but they don't do it anyway. Anyway, this dude looks just like the guy who was in Crotch Rockets.
Wow.
I think he is Stephen Jeffries. That's his name, is that right, Stephen Jeffries?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
You all going to go out and rent Fraternity
yeah, I'll
Vacation
have
now?
to take a look at it, yeah.
Can't believe Wendell Tevette put a $5 million ring on Paris Hilton's finger.
And he's gay.
He looks as gay as the dude in the movie, Terry. Well, Paris Hilton's future husband here looks pretty gay to me.
Wow. Well, that's okay for
She
her.
likes that gay boy look, though.
Oh, yeah.
She likes rich guys that look a little gay, act a little gay, are a little gay.
Right. It may dabble. Mm-hmm. She's okay with that.
From, who?
Nick Carter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick Carter.
Backstreet Boys,
And then,
Oh, yeah.
to this guy, she likes a guy a little bit swishy.
well,
That's
yeah.
fine. That's
Yeah.
her style.
Good for her. Mm-hmm. Landed her a nice $5 million ring.
$5 million ring, man.
Why not?
All right.
Have fun.
Have fun walking around town with that.
Yeah.
She didn't seem like the toughest pole in the world, too. I don't know if you had to spend that kind of money. Rick Solomon didn't seem like he spent a lot of money on her.
Yeah.
He got what he wanted. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
$5 million ring.
Yeah. Flawless.
Gotta love it.
The T-Man.
Tom Cruise is everywhere, from wooing Batman babe Katie Holmes
Right.
to defending the world this summer from alien invaders in War of the Worlds.
This is the way Wendell Tvet's voice sounds in Paternity Vacation right here, too.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is everywhere.
Tom Cruise is everywhere. Is that?
From wooing Batman babe Katie Holmes to defending the world this summer from alien invaders in War of the Worlds.
Right.
But rumors of production problems have dogged MI3.
Oh, dude.
So is Mission Impossible 3 possible?
I don't think I can do it.
Oh, yes, it is. The studio announced today the movie will start filming in Italy this July.
Ooh, pinch me.
Tom's reportedly taking no money up front, just his usual percentage of the film's profits.
He's naked. He's taking no money up front. He's just going to get the profits. I don't know. I'm not. I don't care about MI3.
Right.
I saw MI1. Didn't do that much for me. Didn't see MI2. Not interested in MI3.
Other good little action movies.
You liked it?
I like them. I think they're pretty good.
Tom Cruise should make Am I Gay?
Oh, geez.
That I would see.
Yes.
Maybe that's what this one's about.
That I'm in.
Count me into. Been all wanting to know.
Wendell Tvet or whatever his name is.
Wendell Tvet.
You never saw Paternity Vacation. That's what you're telling me, Stephen. Come on.
I'd never even heard of it until about 10 minutes ago.
Good nudity in that movie. I mean, compared to
really?
the one you told me you just sat through the other night, Spring
Yeah.
Break. I honestly, I don't
Disappointing.
think I made it through halfway through Spring Break. I think I got frustrated
It's understandable.
that I didn't have a whack-off point, and I pretty much got out halfway through that
Like one early sex scene, that was it. It was awful.
So is that how you kind of judge movies?
You're not going to find that in Fraternity Vacation. Not that it's loaded with sex scenes, but it's got enough and a cool enough storyline.
To keep you
It's
going?
still a cheesy storyline, but cool enough that it keeps you going.
Just give me gratuitous nudity. That's all I need. Is it there?
I can't believe no one's seen Fraternity Vacation. Were you not all living in the 80s?
Sure.
All right.
I've seen a lot of those. I'm surprised I didn't see it.
Never even heard of it, you say?
Yeah, never even heard of it.
It's unbelievable. I'm shocked and amazed. All right, let's move on. What else is going on there, Terry?
Well, Mark Anthony recently gave Jennifer Lopez a pretty unique gift for their first wedding anniversary, which
Yeah, I read
I
about
can't
it. He gave
believe
her-
that they're...
He gave her an engagement ring.
Yeah, because they were never really engaged.
You're right.
But this baby's worth $1 million. It's 8.5 carats.
So Jennifer Lopez has to wake up this morning realizing she's worth 1/5 of what Paris Hilton is worth, who got a $5 million engagement ring at the same time. Now, Jennifer Lopez didn't realize that these headlines of her engagement ring would be coming out on the same week that Paris Hilton's engagement ring news came out. So I guarantee you she's waking up pissed off. She's not taking it out on Mark Anthony necessarily, Terry.
Right.
But she's thinking to herself, oh, isn't this wonderful? On the same week that I'm all excited and reading reports about my $1 million engagement ring, Paris Hilton gets a $5 million
Right.
engagement ring, that freaking blonde, stupid slut. That's exactly the word she's thinking, or something close.
Skinny white bitch.
Skinny white bitch. I think Michael Jackson's going to write us little sequel to PYT, Terry.
Yeah?
It's a pretty young thing.
Yes.
Skinny white
There
bitch.
you go.
Repeat. Oh, never mind. $5 million engagement ring for Paris Hilton. Is it beautiful or what? I mean, if people didn't hate Paris by now,
Oh, I know.
they certainly have every reason to now.
Jeez. I wonder what her dog got.
More than Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's on Jennifer Lopez's ring is on the Chihuahua.
If you didn't hate Paris Hilton yet, Steven, you do now, huh? Hearing that she's going to be walking around with a $5 million engagement ring?
Nah, I mean, if they want to blow their money like that,
Oh, jeez.
if they just have it burning a hole in their pockets, then that's fine.
All right. I think what Steven's trying to say is...
I didn't see it.
Oh, jeez.
I can't believe it.
All right.
Oh, but I feel it.
Well, you don't feel it enough, buddy boy. I only got 1/5 of what Paris' stupid, skinny, white, blonde bitch got. I think about it.
Oh.
It's all about pride.
Sure
It's all
it is.
about the headlines in the Hollywood world, Terry. Mm-hmm. And wouldn't you know, on the same week that they're reporting about Jennifer Lopez's engagement ring, you got Paris Hilton getting a 5 times the value engagement ring. You don't think that's bugging Jennifer Lopez?
Absolutely it is.
Telling her.
I don't think she'd rather be in a loving relationship than in this fraud of a
She
relationship.
knows she can't get that. So neither of them ever expect to be in that kind of situation. So they might as well get every headline out of this that they can.
Right. They're going, love? What's that? Come on.
The story will be out tomorrow. Oh, we meant $10 million, not
What,
one.
do you think J-Lo and Mark Anthony's relationship is 5 times more the loving relationship than Paris Hilton and this Greek gay guy? Not to say that they have anything real and special going that should be the envy of us all, but, I mean, I don't think J-Lo and Mark Anthony really have much either in that department. Do you?
It seems like they do. I mean, it came full circle. She came back to him after going out years ago, and
She wanted Ben Affleck. He wouldn't marry her. 2 weeks later, she's marrying Mark Anthony, and you see that as, oh, that's true love?
well, sometimes that happens that way.
If I could have married that other guy, I would have, but I'm so in love with you. Let's do it.
You don't know what you got till it's gone, you know.
What are you
And
talking about? If Ben Affleck came to her right now and said, divorce that bastard and marry me, she said yes. She probably would.
well, I mean, I don't know that.
I don't understand your evaluation. But then again, it goes along with the rest of you that I don't understand. I don't understand a thing about you.
They just seem happy.
Never
They're not in
want
the
to.
headlines all the time anymore, and you know, it's it seems like that. It seems like it's a good thing for her.
Whatever.
Okay, well, I think it's a good thing. I mean,
Okay.
I could be wrong.
There you go. They're 1 year into their marriage now.
Yeah. Boy, that beat the predictions for, I'm sure, a lot of people. I didn't
Well-
think that they'd see a year, quite honestly. But hey,
They're never together.
right, you're right.
What do you have to do? They say hello as they're passing by.
Right. On the golf carts.
What else?
It makes a great marriage.
Here's I got a story here about Usher.
Sounds
man.
like Steven's jealous. Maybe he's kind of intimating, Terry, that he sees a little bit too much of his wife. Ooh. Like to pass by her in a golf cart every once in a while, as opposed to having to see her and talk to her every day. How was your day? How was your day? How was your day? How was your day?
Yeah, it's tough to have to do that.
Well, that's kind of the impression you left us with there. Is there something you want to tell us?
I don't think that was the impression that I was leaving.
Well, that's how I took it. Anyhow.
Well, maybe you should just buy a bigger house, and then you guys can,
Wow.
expand on the land that you have or whatever. And
Terry's giving you a strategy. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it's a strategy nonetheless.
Probably
David.
Can't willy-nilly buy new houses all the time, Terry. Not you.
Yeah, Terry, when in doubt, buy a new house is Terry's philosophy.
Makes everything stronger.
If you can't keep the marriage fresh, keep the house fresh. At least that. Terry's bought 6 new houses in the past 4 years.
Yes,
well
I
done.
have.
What else is going on?
got a story about Usher, and it'll tell you just what a player he is.
Okay.
Apparently, he showed up at a British club recently, and the chicks, were all over him. Well, his bodyguards slipped into what I guess is a standard protocol for Usher. His bodyguards arranged up these girls into a line, and then Usher goes down the line and dances with the girls one at a time, and gives them a thrill or whatever. And then when he gets tired of them, he tells the bodyguard, okay, new woman.
As soon as the thrill is gone,
Yeah, for him,
he moves on to the next girl.
yeah, he just,
I have my
whatever.
people make the same arrangement for me, Terry. It's not that uncommon.
No?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Line them up, grind on them.
And then, not tired of you.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
As soon as you start losing your chubby, you move on to the next one.
Oh, is that how it works?
Then the chubby's back with a vengeance. And this time it's personal. Well, no, lost it again. Next!
Wow.
It's not the bad life, is it?
No, I would say so. Not at all.
And he doesn't have to put $5 million rings on their fingers to keep them a-coming,
Right.
so to speak.
Just grind on them and bam.
Mm-hmm.
That Greek guy has no game. That's a pretty sizable ring for someone who doesn't need it.
So you're saying the $5 million ring gives you the illustration that the guy has no game and has to be giving her these kinds of huge items to keep her happy?
Yes. I've seen what she'll do for nothing in a hotel room with a hack. You don't need to. That's a pretty big step.
That is pretty.
What she'll do for nothing, but what we saw in that video, she wasn't giving that much back either.
It's probably a hotel room that she got free. Hey, Paris, why don't you go get us a room? I mean, it was you probably spent nothing.
Yeah, the real controversy of that video was when they panned outside the hotel room and it said Hyatt.
Right. Well, they got nicer rooms.
Mm-hmm. Paris is not staying at the old Hilton. Steven, is that your kind of lifestyle? Would you like to snap your fingers and be grinded up against one after another as far as the women parade is concerned? Could you see yourself as that kind of dude?
I can't see anybody lining up for that.
I want you to close your eyes.
All of us?
Are they closed? All right, yeah, why don't we all close our eyes?
And
Come
is
on.
this all about envisioning Stephen doing
That's right.
this?
Ladies
being
and
the usher
gentlemen,
that he
don't
is?
make me.
Ladies and gentlemen of the listening audience, I want you to be involved in this too. I know you've seen picture number 49 by now, or if you haven't, go with your best visual that you think Stephen Kilbreth looks like. I want you to close your eyes.
Unless you're driving, of course.
Unless you're driving. And then only close 1.5 eyes. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to visualize Stephen Kilbreth with a parade of women. And one by one, he grinds that Kilbreth body. Terry, your eyes aren't
Oh,
closed.
sorry, my bad.
Close your eyes, Terry.
Oh, jeez. Ah!
Okay,
No.
easy. One by one. You were just kidding when you add? I'm glad to know you were just kidding. One by one, he grinds up against them until he gets tired of each individual lady, and then he moves on to the next. Do you see it, Terry? You look like you're laughing somewhere. You're not trying to see it.
It's a little difficult.
You can't see it?
It's a little hard. The chin strap
Oh,
keeps
geez.
getting in the way.
The chin strap! The flesh-colored chin strap, Stephen. Hello! I got a gizzard blow!
You said picture 49.
Oh, man.
Well,
Don't
Terry,
put that on him, Terry.
Yeah, even Stephen doesn't want to see you try to get off on that kind of commentary.
Well, now, if you had said, hey, the headshots that we saw going around the office a while ago.
Oh, then you would have said, oh, he's such a Adonis. He's beautiful.
Stephen, I'm wondering,
sure.
Terry Free had a tough time focusing. She had a tough time trying to come up with that visual. How are you doing?
I just can't get Darian's cord that's attached to his mother out of my head. I don't think I'd be good at that.
It's not your style.
I would get too emotionally involved, and I would need, I wouldn't want to dump one of the girls, So that'd be tough for me.
So,
I couldn't just cast people aside.
is it a
trash?
is it a sad thought then, knowing that you'll live an entire life never having experienced what Usher's going through in his typical night these days?
Well, I think certain things are left for certain people, and I don't think that's me.
It's not you.
No.
Now, would you put gel on the hair if you had this sort of lineup? That may make a difference.
I might gel up, yeah.
Wow.
Would you still wear the khakis with the mandals, though, right?
Well, I don't have much of a choice.
Yeah.
It's either that or nothing.
How many pairs of khakis and how many? You only have one pair of mandals, right?
No, I've got several. Yeah.
No. He's got a whole
He's
line.
got several.
Wait a minute. You got several pairs of mandals? I always see you wearing the
yeah.
same ones.
No, there's different colors of same versions, but
Right.
He has the one pair that he told us he's had for 15 years.
Right.
Oh, my gosh, really?
and then the black version of that.
I know, right?
Then I have two other kinds.
Can't imagine why the women aren't lining up to be grinded on by Steven.
I would say 15 pairs of khaki shorts,
Yeah, 15 pairs of khaki shorts.
but they're all different shades of khakis.
Right.
So each one is special in its own.
There's
in its
khaki,
own
there's
right.
cocky, there's all kinds of different shades.
I'm just a simple man. I don't need much.
Is that right?
Some would say 15 pairs of the same color short is more than a simple man. I mean, that's
But
a lot of
it's
shorts.
through the course of 20 years, though. Normally
Yeah, I don't get rid of them.
somebody gets a pair of khaki shorts, they throw away the other pair of khaki shorts that they had from 3 years back.
Half of them are in my workout shorts pile.
Right, you keep
give it
convincing
to-
yourself you're going to lose enough weight to wear them.
You give
That's
them
right,
you give them to Goodwill.
No, I still wear them.
Whatever.
Yeah, even though they don't fit, he still wears them.
The T-Man.
Tom Stefanelli calls himself a dedicated employee.
Oh.
So when
Well, that makes one of us.
someone called in sick Saturday,
Right.
Tom volunteered to work a double, delivering pizzas for Hungry Howie.
Oh, this is going to be a story about the dude who got shot and then kept delivering the pizzas, Terry. With a bullet in his ass. You ever do the job with a bullet in your ass, Terry?
No.
Well, you're just not a dedicated employee.
I guess
Not
not.
a bullet, but
Yeah.
Saturday, Tom volunteered to work a double.
Felt about as big as a bullet, but didn't have the same impact, I guess. Terry? Oh, never mind.
Tom volunteered to work a double, delivering pizzas for Hungry Howie.
Hungry Howie's.
Wow.
When Tom
That
pulled up to
sounds
this Tampa home, takes his dedication to a whole new level.
See out of the corner of my eye, this kid coming up over here.
He was robbed by a dude with a Halloween mask on, Terry. That's what I read in the online somewhere, that he was robbed and shot by some guy who was wearing some kind of mask on his face.
See out of the corner of my eye, this kid coming up over here
Right?
with a Halloween mask on.
Halloween mask, yes.
About here.
Oh.
He pointed the gun in my face. Took my right hand, caught his
At
wrist.
that point, you give him the pizza. That's my take on this, Terry.
Please.
All right, you want the pepperoni and anchovy that bad? Here you go.
He pointed the gun in my face. Took my right hand, caught his wrist. One shot was fired then. She went off that way. Probably in the house somewhere. When at that point, I did like this with the bag where it flipped up in his face.
All right, is anyone following this?
No.
But he's giving us a full description on how things went down, Terry. This is the delivery driver himself describing the ordeal that he went through, Terry.
When at that point, I did like this with the bag where it flipped up in his face.
Yeah.
Took him by the neck and took him down to the ground over here.
Oh!
The next thing Tom knows, another shot is fired, and the attempted robber takes off. So what did Tom do?
My customers come first. I always take care of my customers.
He delivered the rest of his pizza.
All right, fine, dude. You always take care of your customers. That's a good policy. Except when you're shot in the ass.
I think it's time to take care of you.
Then it's time to go to the emergency room.
Yeah? Wow.
Because you're not taking care of your customers if you die. And your customers would, since they, I'm sure, appreciate him so much, Terry, would be the last people to want him to get an ass infection.
Right.
All right? Have you ever had an ass infection, Terry?
No.
It's not pretty.
No, really?
I think not.
Probably get a big tip, though, if you have an ass infection. If your customers see that, they know you're working hard. They feel sorry
Customers really appreciated him still making the deliveries, Terry.
I bet they did.
And really appreciated the extra bloody topping on their on their pizza. Because you know Tom must not have been in good shape as he's making his deliveries after being shot, Terry.
Sure. It's not like he's jumping out of his car feeling really good. Here's your pizza.
Oh, I got extra tomatoes? Oh, no, that's just a blood clot. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Sorry about that. But hey, the pizza here is on time, right?
No, actually, it's 15 minutes late. Give me my money back.
Oh, gee.
Bastard.
So what did Tom do?
My customers come first. I always take care of my customers.
Delivered the rest of his pizzas. Wow. Only one problem.
I didn't realize I was shot at the time. So I started driving down the road.
Yes, that second shot hit Tom's left leg.
Clean through and through.
The .32 caliber bullet even hit his wallet.
Do the pictures. And out the back right there.
Now, he's not keeping his wallet in his leg, Terry. It's in his back pocket. It went in his leg, and I think I read out like his butt cheek.
Yeah, something like
He's
that.
like Forrest Gump, then, when he gets shot in the butt.
Right, exactly.
And out the back right there.
And the only other person that would continue making deliveries would be Forrest Gump.
Dedication, you bet.
Yeah, I don't like to leave the job undone. I like to finish what I start.
And finish the job he did. 4 deliveries after being shot in the leg.
4 deliveries.
4, wow.
I mean, right away he didn't realize he was shot, but at some point as he's driving, he realizes he was shot, and he still made his 4 deliveries.
Well, customers come first, man.
Maybe it's time the guy gets a little promotion. What do you say?
Yeah.
All right.
I just can't believe they go to 4 different houses. I mean, I'd hate to be the 4th house. The pizza's probably cold by then. That's the most shocking part of the story. I think they go to one house and one house only.
Well, I don't know how Hungry Howie's does it. But
They have those pizza warmers they keep them in.
maybe this is the reason Hungry Howie's hasn't really caught on as a chain.
Right.
Because they do make 4 deliveries at a time, and guys like Tom are on the job. Hey, I don't know, Terry, if you consider this man a role model or an idiot. You take your choice.
Probably a little bit of both.
I'm going to go idiot for 300 wink.
Hey, the Pooh! Hero to you or idiot?
I guess he had hero tendencies, but
Oh, jeez.
idiot in the end, I guess.
Yeah, literally.
It's kind of like Vinny. I mean, he'd sort the mail being shot in the behind, I bet.
You seem pretty dedicated come 9 o'clock. You seem pretty scared of that Sue the Controller woman. I don't know why you should be all scared. What's that? She comes down the hall?
Searching down the halls for you. Come on.
Yeah, she did come searching down the hall the other day.
Really? That's pretty funny.
But Vinny the Pooh knows I got his back,
And I appreciate
that's
that.
and that's all that matters.
But still, he's going to, tread lightly,
I just don't want to hear her yelling again.
She yells at you?
I mean,
Well,
he doesn't want to be pulled into the office and have the sit down again.
Sit down.
The infamous where he's sitting there in the chair going, oh, no, not again.
What, do you think she's going to pull you aside at any point? Because the other day I pointed out how, to that girl that was here in the studio that was going to have sex with you until you made some weird faces, that you were wearing gangbanger gear.
Sagging like crazy.
And you said that you're as far from a gangbanger as possible, is that right?
As far as possible.
But as far as the gear, you're playing the part, at least with the clothing. Yes
I'll
or
probably
no?
look like I'm standing in the middle of them.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could say.
Now, I wonder, Terry,
Yeah.
if at any point sue the controller.
Yeah.
Is going to pull Vinny the Pooh aside and say, listen, this is a professional place of business, and the do-rag with the headband and the macking mecca top and bottom there,
Yeah.
as baggy as it is not quite as appropriate as we'd like it to be portrayed here at the big old Clear Channel building.
Right.
Do you think at any point you may do that, Vinny the Pooh? Are you prepared for that? Has that ever come across your mind as a possible scenario on a given day?
It's definitely a possibility.
So you see it, you have envisioned it happening?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Has she ever said anything in the past?
Yeah, she did once. I had my hat kind of up, not really on, and kind of way to the side.
Right. What happened?
She had made a little. I can't remember what she said.
She made a little comment.
A little comment about my hat,
right,
not being on straight.
And what'd you say?
I was like, what does my hat have to do with the fact that I'm answering the phones and doing what I need?
Oh,
to
jeez.
do?
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's snapping back.
And she pulled,
attitude.
Then she pulled back. She was like, "Uh-oh, I see a lawsuit coming on NAACP. I'm out."
She kind of made it seem like it was a joke and kind of.
Yeah, real joke. How do you laugh that off?
Wow.
Now, what if you said you didn't like something she was wearing or her hair or something?
Oh. Well, I mean, there comes a point, though. Vinny the Pooh has this one shirt that says F-U on the back, doesn't it? It doesn't have the letter F. It has the full word.
Right.
Right? Haven't I seen you wear that shirt?
Yeah.
Okay, you can't wear
But I
that
had
at the
it-
front desk.
I had it kind of unveiled in the studio, but as soon as I went out there, I had to put a shirt on over it.
Yeah,
But you understand why you have to do that, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you
'cause-
realize that would be inappropriate to wear an FU shirt when you're sitting there at the front desk greeting all the people that come to the office, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, the president of the company walks in and.
And you have one shirt that points to your dick, don't you? Like it has an arrow pointing to your dick. What does it say on it?
It says.
It's amazing. I go through Vinny's closet and know all his gear. Too.
It says the legend.
It says the legend.
And points to it.
Yeah, I don't know if you really have
21-year-old
I don't know
over
if you
there.
really have a leg to stand on, a third leg, no leg. When she approaches you or anyone approaches you
Yeah, that one's a
saying
little bad.
that T-shirt that says legend and then has the arrow pointing to your schlong is a tad inappropriate for the office.
Yeah, that one is. I agree.
You understand that?
I do.
All right.
But they're going to have to present it as an all-company email. Those of you who wear T-shirts that have arrows pointing to your schlong, and then we all know who it is.
And, of course, Stephen will take it personally. Right.
Although we, like to portray that we're hip, young, and fun.
Did they have to come to you and tell you to cover up that T-shirt, or you knew on your own?
I kind of knew on my own.
You knew on your own.
Because after a while, people kind of just stare at it, and then kind of just look
So
at
there
me
was a
and I'm
while.
like,
There was a while there that you were sitting at the front desk with your legend T-shirt with the arrow pointing to your dick,
Oh yeah.
and you thought maybe you could get away with it and pull it off, so to speak.
Just wearing it with pride and walking around.
Wearing it with pride.
What kind of pride do you get? Tell me about the type of pride you feel when you wear the T-shirt that
I
says
don't know, 'cause I
legend
know-
with the arrow pointing to your dick.
I know everybody is going to look at it and probably think I'm weird, but so what?
The pride of I don't care what people think
That's
about my
right.
T-shirt. I'm wearing it,
That's right.
and it's true.
That's right.
And you're all just jealous that you don't have a legendary dick. Wow. Now, what makes the dick so legendary in your mind?
Just because actually the shirt says.
'Cause I don't think you're using it enough, to be honest.
Well, I was gonna say there's been a couple opportunities in which we've talked to him about that he didn't.
All I know is when I was 21, Terry, not that long ago, all right?
Right.
I wasn't turning down too many opportunities like Vinny the Pooh tends to do.
Yes, he does.
Vinny the Pooh was staring a 5'7", 5'8" blonde, looking pretty damn good, by the
She
way.
was
I don't
like
know.
6'1".
All right, fine. She was wearing heels. She might have been 6'1" to you because you're a short guy, but still. I don't remember at 21 me turning down too many offers that were on the table with a willing party staring me in the face, ready to go after it.
Didn't her fiance said he wouldn't like it at all?
No,
Nothing to do with you.
I know. Well,
And how
I
is that your
don't get-
problem?
It wasn't. I'm just.
She was ready to go after it here in the studio.
But
That's
she said-
twice now.
she
That's
said she had to
twice.
ask her fiance.
That's twice now that I have established a scenario in the studio.
Oh yes, it is.
where
You're
Vinny
right.
the Pooh could bring some decent-looking listener to the Ruckus, Terry.
Right.
And he has turned it down.
Oh.
There was reasons.
Terry, a legend doesn't just hand it out to anyone.
Oh, is that how?
Maybe
it goes?
that's what I don't understand.
Oh, maybe so.
Is that what you want to tell me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'd
Sounds good.
rather go with this.
All right. Your keys are on the right, by the way.
He's into rubber every night.
Well, you look good this morning.
Thank you.
All right? There you go.
Front desk presentable today?
Oh, of course.
Well, you wouldn't think so, Stephen. You wouldn't think what he's wearing. Let's put it this way. I'll tell you what. How much do I have to pay you, Stephen? And I'll even go out and buy you the same outfit that he's wearing today to the letter, with the do-rag and everything. How much do I have to pay you to wear the same outfit Vinny the Pooh has on today? How much do I have to pay you to wear it tomorroh?
Do they come in my size, those kind of things?
Oh, my God.
This is probably your size that I'm wearing. Actually.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Without even seeing it first?
Well,
sure.
I'll tell you what. Just so you know what's in store for you, why don't we send Vinny the Pooh up to your studio, and then you tell me how much I have to pay you to have you wear the exact outfit tomorrow. Because do you know what, Terry? No matter how much I have to pay, it'll be worth every entertainment dollar.
Oh, absolutely.
I throw out there. See Steven in that outfit?
Sure.
Are you kidding me?
With the do-rag on?
That's right.
The do-rag and
The
headband.
do-rag.
What is a do-rag?
Oh, jeez.
Well, okay then.
All right. Yeah, go up.
Hopefully Stephen has a big, like, traffic meeting tomorrow or something with some suits.
What is a do-rag?
Are you serious? You've never heard of a do-rag?
I have, actually.
Vinny the Pooh's on his way up, and then you name your price.
I gotta see this.
Are you closing your eyes right now, visualizing
Oh, yeah.
Stephen in that outfit right
That
now?
I can visualize.
You might look good in it. You never know.
Might be a new thing.
He would look so ridiculous that we'd all have to wear Depends undergarments to work because everyone would be peeing in their pants. The whitest guy in the world.
Well, Terry got me a Fat Farm shirt, so I'm pretty hip now.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Well, it was a knockoff. It's FAT.
Tell you.
Oh, is that not the real kind?
What else is going on?
Farm
the
was
Terry?
PH.
Well, it looks like the runaway bride, Jennifer Wilbanks, is going to make some serious cash off her little
Wait, hang
escapade.
on. All right, you're looking at it, Stephen. What's the price? We'll go out and buy you the same thing. What you have to do is go to South Center Macy's.
Yeah.
They have a big selection.
They sell this stuff there?
Mm-hmm. And then some.
Bottom floor, baby.
They're selling them in every major
Everywhere,
department
yeah.
store. You go to Bell Square across from the Cube. They're selling. That's big merchandise moving out the stores these days, Stephen, whether you want to acknowledge it or not.
Now, are we talking the same with the 15-karat diamond earrings?
Lord. Just name your price and let's move on, please.
I'll do it for $100.
It's worth it.
Okay.
And he gets to keep the clothes.
Wow. He'll never
No,
wear
we'll keep
them
the tags on.
Oh, see, he takes everything back. I swear.
Got to keep the clothes.
Yeah, I think I'll do it. What's the 13 mean?
We'll get you the clothes. Just a number, Stephen. Don't try to.
I just wondered.
Don't try to look too deep into the clothing. All right.
Let's not.
I mean, I understand the horse on the guy on the little horse in the polo.
Oh, jeez. Send Vinny the Pooh back down, please.
Looks good. Yeah, you should probably pull your pants up.
Jeez.
Terry, what were you saying now about the runaway bride?
She's gonna probably make some serious cash. According to the New York Daily News, the publishing mogul Judith Reagan.
Judith Reagan, yes.
Yeah, she's close
signing
to,
the runaway bride to a book deal?
Actually, no. Not only a book deal, but movie of the week rights, possibly for NBC hours of community service.
Unbelievable.
And the only thing she has to pay back is $2,500.
So, for all she did, a very just sniveling way, Terry, this bug-eyed hooker.
Yes.
Mental case.
Yeah, definitely that.
Is going to be getting rich off this.
Yes.
With a made-for-TV movie and a book deal. You said a book deal?
No, I didn't say book deal.
She'll get a book deal from Judith
I'm
Reagan.
sure she
She's a
will.
big book lady.
But she's definitely going to do the television interview, probably with Katie Couric, and like you said, the movie of the week.
So a TV interview and a movie of the week.
Yeah.
And blame NBC for this, though, too.
And did they estimate what she's going to make off this?
Mid-six figure.
Mid-six figures. So $500,000, let's say.
Okay.
This is what she's going to get. That's mid-six figures.
Right.
For her runaway little charade. Well, too bad she beat us to it, because we could have all gotten rich by running away from our spouses like idiots.
That's a good move.
Maybe I'll try it. Does that seem right, Terry?
No,
you
not
just
at
wanna
all.
Smack this
Yes.
You just want to smack her in the face or what?
I think that's really sick,
I mean,
quite honestly.
Not saying you would, but does it make you angry enough
It
that you just want to
does.
smack her bug-eyes straight or what?
I don't think that's right at all, because, like...
Now, how do we
that's-
sit around and allow this to happen?
You need to call up Judith Reagan and
She
tell her,
needs to
hey,
be slapped more than anyone. Bunt.
Unbelievable.
By sending a message that this kind of activity is to be rewarded. And she would say, no, I don't see it that way. She just has a story that people want to hear about. Screw that. Are you paying her for it? Well, then you're rewarding her, honey bunch.
Well, maybe Judith Reagan is smart. She's probably taking 60%.
I'm sure she is. I'm sure Judith Reagan has a little bit at stake here as well, and she realizes she can make a couple of dollars off this as well. Obviously, that's the case. But still, doesn't anger me, and I'm sure a lot of people.
Oh, sure.
That there's...
Imagine all the people in her town, that were searching for, and then they hear this.
And their ponchos walking
yeah,
around.
they're, and...
They called in sick to work because they felt they were doing the right thing,
right,
the yeoman's type duty to go looking for this woman who was abducted by a Mexican man and a white woman.
Yep.
And they were looking for clues to try to make sure she could be brought home safe.
Right.
When all along, she was just duping her whole town and the entire country, for that matter. By just going on some trip to Vegas and then to New Mexico.
Right.
Playing a couple of slots.
It was all in good fun.
Man, I can't think of anyone I want to slap more right now. Now that she's making money off this.
Yeah.
That just pisses me off. That just pisses me off.
You'll probably have a couple stage it, and they'll be in it together. Now you act like you're missing, and I'll act like I'm sad.
Well, that's the message that it sends, that this kind of behavior that had the whole town in fear and pisses me off. All right, I'm over it.
I'm just glad I'm off your slap list.
Wait till you wear that clothing tomorrow.
Can't wait to see it.
Slap that dude right off you, dude.
The T-Man.
Two former pilots for America West are guilty of flying while still drunk. The pilots were hauled off their flight in Miami back in 2002.
Yeah, to hear about the story, Terry, everyone in the cockpit was loaded.
Yeah,
Yes.
I heard something about
With
that.
100 and some odd passengers in the back there. They never took off. They were about to pull back from the gate. Some of the screeners told some security guards that they smelled alcohol in the pilot's breath, so they rushed in, and the two dudes were loaded. And yesterday, in a court of law, the jury came back with a guilty verdict.
Well, good for them.
And now these two dudes have to do 5 years in prison or somewhere thereabouts. It's probably going to be, they're probably going to make an example of these guys.
Oh, sure.
And give them all 5 years because, well, they want to obviously deter any pilot from getting in that cockpit. But how hard is it to fly a plane? Let's be honest. I mean, if you know what you're doing, if you're fully trained, it's like turning on a bunch of light switches, right? That's
Well, I think
Come
it's
on.
a little bit more difficult than that.
Well, how much more?
It's just like driving a car, no big deal.
No, it's easier than driving a car, is my point.
I don't think so.
You don't have to, like, hold a steering wheel the whole time. It's not like there's stuff to do. They're reading magazines. They're talking to and fingering. Oh, dude.
Whoa.
You can't put your car on autopilot.
Well, yes, that's my point.
Right, no, I know.
It shouldn't be that tough.
Well.
So let them all drink. Come on.
Yeah, right.
A security screener said they smelled of alcohol. Authorities said they'd been boozing it up earlier in the
boozing
night
it
and
up.
weren't sober enough to fly just yet.
Oh.
Both have since been fired. Both have lost their licenses.
Makes you wonder how many pilots have been in the same kind of circumstance, Terry, but they weren't ratted out on by some $10 an hour little attendant there in the airport.
Well, with the way things are these days, I mean, come on. Of course, you have to make sure that everybody's safe.
It's a safer world.
This is leading to all the planes being run by remote control from,
Oh, geez.
from the airport. No more pilots on board.
There you go. We'll all be flying in model airplanes.
Oh, I'm out of batteries. Holy crap.
Yes.
Anybody have any D's?
Oh, my joystick broke. It's facing down.
We heard your joystick broke years ago. But they actually had a deal that they agreed on. The defense team and the prosecution team had agreed on a settlement where the pilots would plead guilty and they would serve 14 months in prison. But the judge said, no deal. That's not long enough.
No
deal.
This trial will go to the jury's verdict, and then I'll make my ruling on how long you guys have to cool out in jail. So if that's the case, and that is the case, Terry, that the judge turned down their deal, you know these guys are going to get, if not the full 5 years.
Right.
They're going to get pretty damn close.
Oh, sure. And you know what's interesting about that is that I swear drunk drivers who get pulled over
They just lose their license, if that.
well, and they don't get harsh punishments like that. Even if they
But they weren't.
somebody.
They weren't putting
ridiculous.
100 and some odd people in jeopardy. They were just putting maybe 5 or 6.
But still,
You can only kill 5 or 6 at a time in a drunk driving situation, Terry. In a drunk flying situation, you could potentially kill a triple digit figure.
Yeah, and if you fly it into like a Yankees game or something, in the States, I mean, that's 60,000 more.
If you fly it into a third world country, Terry, you could take out thousands.
right?
Look how close I can get to A-Rod.
But think about it. For those of you who know how to fly a plane, I don't know how to fly a plane. I don't even know anything close. But it looks pretty easy. Even though it looks a little intimidating with all those switches. How many do you really hit? Couple of buttons, couple of knobs, couple of switches. Kick back with a Sports Illustrated and you're good.
You hit the air and the light. The service call, that's it.
All right, big deal.
You can do that drunk. I don't want to be on the plane when you do.
right.
But I believe you can do it drunk.
Pretty sure we've all been on planes with drunk pilots.
I'm sure we have.
Jeez, it's scary.
Yeah, it is.
What else? What else is going on in this world, Terry?
I got a story for you out of Detroit about a very extremely large woman who got a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt, and she claims she couldn't put the seatbelt on because it wouldn't fit over her.
Oh. So it's going to be one of those touchy, overweight woman little situations?
Yes.
Well, you know what? There's no situation here as far as I'm concerned. If you can't operate the materials of the car properly, you shouldn't be able to drive a car, period. You shouldn't even be able to get her license back, Terry, until she loses some weight. If you can't get the seatbelt around you, you're putting yourself in jeopardy. You're putting all of Yankee Stadium in jeopardy, Terry.
Yeah.
In third world countries. Come on. And do you actually believe that the officer who gave her the ticket, did he make an attempt to put the seatbelt around her? Now that she made that claim, she's playing the fat card, Terry.
The fat card. I'm too
I have a full deck.
No,
that's not
it
really
does not
the
say-
cop's, decision. You can't really be the judge in that situation. She didn't have it on. Here's your ticket.
Yeah,
You
that's
didn't
it's
have
just
it
cut
on.
and dry.
He doesn't care why.
Here's
Right,
your ticket. Now
right.
she has to go to court and prove that no seatbelt, man-made seatbelt in this world, is able to fit around her. But this brings up an even bigger issue. If you're with the body composition that doesn't allow a seatbelt to get around you in a car, well, guess what? You can't drive. End of story.
Well,
Maybe that sounds insensitive, Terry, but if you can't operate the machinery properly, no drive.
well, this is
No drive.
well, with your. I
Now,
have.
is there a spot or is there?
No spot.
Okay.
She actually.
You got a
kinda-
problem with that?
She kind of
You got a
addresses
problem with that?
Well, she does. She goes, "There's other obese people out there also. What are we supposed to do? Not go to work?
Yes.
Stay in the house?
Well, you're supposed to take a shuttle.
Like a bus.
Okay.
Shuttle.
Take a
Yes.
shuttle all to yourself because you're the only one who can fit in it.
Take the Costco shuttle. You obviously work at Costco. Take the Costco shuttle, Terry. And that's the end of that. If you can't get the seatbelt around you, you can't drive.
Well, don't they have
And
also?
if that seems cruel and unfortunate, well, I'm sorry. That's the way it should be, Terry. You have to wear a seatbelt when you drive.
Right. It's the law. We all know that. But I mean, don't they have like extenders too? Right?
Get an extender.
Get an extender.
Get one of those. I think they call them hippo extenders.
For your hippos?
Yes. And make sure to ask the store clerk what aisle it's in. What aisle are the hippo extenders? Aisle 6 hippo extenders.
Boy, no boost to the ego quite like the one you get from buying the extender. Man.
She's bitching about the ticket.
She wanted to
we
play
can
the-
find a way to get the seatbelt on you.
She wanted to play the fat card. Well,
Right.
now she's got to deal with the consequences.
That's right.
There should be a new law. Can't get the seatbelt on, don't get behind the wheel. Mm-hmm. And you know what? You shouldn't be in obviously the passenger seat either. You shouldn't be in a car.
Right.
Maybe back seat. You can squeeze in.
It's so tough to do.
Now, I don't know of any seatbelt that can't get around any person, no matter how large they are. The seatbelt will get around, no?
No. I'm
maybe-
2 meals away from not being able to drive.
Okay, well, then I'm...
Even with an extender,
But
you don't have an extender
No,
now.
but I don't feel sorry for people who can't fit at all.
Right.
I'm close to being there, and I don't feel sorry for
Do they actually make seatbelt extenders?
Sure they do. They do
Yeah,
for
they
airplanes.
do.
They do it in airplanes.
Yeah.
And,
And
do you have to, like, get it when you buy the car, you have to tell them that you want that as an extra or something?
I hope I'm not there yet. I hope I never am.
Do you actually buy them at Walmart?
No, I don't think you can buy them at Walmart.
No, but I
You
think
probably get them from the dealer.
yeah, from the dealer.
From the dealer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cool that you're planning ahead. You registered for one for your
Well,
wedding.
this lady, that's nice to see on the registry, huh? Oh, they need 6 more seatbelt extenders.
This must be the beyond part.
They plan to have some really big kids. Then this woman, Terry, was remiss in not getting her seatbelt
Right.
extender.
Right.
And she should get a double ticket for that.
Double ticket.
Because obviously, not only was she not wearing her seatbelt on this occasion that she got pulled over, but she wasn't wearing her seatbelt probably for the past some odd years.
Sure.
Double chin, get you double ticket.
Do you strap your chin down there, Stephen?
Wow, another one.
1-8.
Well, you brought up the chin.
1-866-663-T-MAN is the number to call. Let us go to the phones on this Thractious Thursday and see what and see what kind of thoughts are out there as far as maybe any story Terry has read, anything else that's on your mind, whatever the case may be. You're on the air.
Oh, man.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Hi, I just wanted to agree with you about olive oil making money while I'm driving my butt to work, and she's going to make money off of all this.
Kind of annoying, huh?
It's completely annoying, and I think
She's talking about the runaway bride, Terry, yeah.
Oh, no, I know. I mean,
she should be interviewing some of the Mexicans that got rounded up behind this charade.
Mm-hmm.
They were
Let's
upset.
let's give them the proceeds to this,
Exactly.
this
Yeah,
book
that's
by the
kinda-
runaway bride.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Is she going to give up any of the money to,
No, she's going to get rich off it and get the last laugh all the way to the bank, Terry. Yes, if you're just tuning in, the bug-eyed bitch runaway bride.
Bug-eyed bitch.
That had everybody in her hometown searching for her, looking on the ground for popsicle stick clues.
Right.
They're now learning this morning that she's got a book deal where she's going to make $500,000 or some TV special that she's going to be behind the writing of. Yeah, she's
just wrong.
It's absolutely wrong. And not only that, I don't get irritated that often, as you know, Terry. Right?
Right, never.
Yeah. I am I think, in a huge group of people this morning that are just unbelievably irritated by this news.
Sure.
The news doesn't get more irritating than this kind of news of some wench like this who ran away from her hillbilly fiancé.
I know.
Getting the whole town worried about her. And what do they get for their worry? They get to hear now that their noses are being rubbed in the fact that she's going to get $500,000 for this.
She didn't say she got knocked over the head. She actually blamed it on people and brought in a completely different racial group, which I think is just completely wrong.
And the fire of all this kind of behavior, Terry, is being fed by the people behind the paying of this woman for the rights to the movie or book or whatever she's doing now.
It's fed by the public that wants to see this crap and read this crap. I mean, it's our fault.
Yeah, I'm going to read it.
See, there's
I can't wait for the movie. Yeah.
I ain't reading it. I don't read. Not anymore.
What if she was like really hot? Would that help the situation?
It might. Well, you know what? She's not. She's about she's about as unappealing to me as any woman out there.
Mm-hmm.
With her weird shaped body and her bug-eyed freaking look.
Mm-hmm.
And she just looks dumb. Wow. Even before this whole scenario happened, she just looked like a woman that just, I don't know, it's already irritating. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, the drunk pilot should get the book deal and have her do the 5 years.
Yeah, if the drunk pilot got the book deal, I would be less irritated than I am by this woman.
Yeah.
You're on the air. She should be doing 5 years, more than the pilot should.
No, you're right.
She should be doing jail time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of message. They wanted to send a message to these pilots, all the pilots of the world,
right,
that this won't be tolerated. Well, then they should send the same message to the bug-eyed bitch. You're on the air. Yes.
What's up?
What's up, dude?
Hey, I just wanted to say, I was just wondering how many bonbons away Chris is from getting locked out of the fishery machine.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, who's this now?
Yeah.
I don't know who he's talking about, Terry, either.
Oh, okay. Well,
some guy driving a fishery machine?
I guess
Have you
so.
heard of that?
No.
Who makes that? Is that Ford?
Yeah.
You're on the air.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
None, man. I'm just calling to get a little relationship about my girlfriend.
All right, try to make it quick. Go ahead.
Okay, man, me and my girlfriend been going out for about 6 months now, and she got a major problem with drinking. Like, well,
You can't say the F word on the air, dude, all right? I mean, maybe that's too much to ask, but that's the way it has to be around here.
What?
The F word cannot be said on the air.
Oh, I'm sorry about that,
All
man.
right. No, I'm sure it's second nature to you.
And the fact that it's more common than the word "the" is kind of crazy these days. But
I know you're irritated and you're upset with your girlfriend because she drinks a lot. I'm
Nah, she doesn't
I'm
drink
still
a lot.
trying to find the problem here.
Oh my goodness.
She don't drink a lot. She, we made a deal that she wouldn't, consume hard liquor.
She
And
wouldn't?
Evidently, last night she had a few before I got home, and when I got home, dude, it was...
What? He can't speak
He
without
can't
saying the
even,
F word.
I know.
I'd drink too if a guy just swore around me all day.
We had to dump half his call, Terry. It was probably an interesting little situation to discuss.
But he can't get it out.
We can't discuss it to a guy who just 2 seconds earlier promised he wouldn't say the F word and then couldn't help himself. Yeah, your boyfriend's just cursing like a sailor, and you'll be into the Jack Daniels, too.
No kidding. Yeah, his girlfriend's on the line. I have a boyfriend that won't stop swearing.
Okay.
Got a swear problem.
You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Is that me, T-Man?
Yes, it's you, sir.
What's cracking, man?
How are
Bob
you?
from Kirkland. How you doing?
How are you, Bob?
Hey, man. how am I what? Hey, I wanted to comment on the runaway bride.
Yes.
I think some of these Mexicans, man, they were falsely accused and rounded up and arrested. I think they should sue her, and that would take all her money away. She'd probably end up owing money at the end.
Well, now I know that some spokesman for the Mexicans wanted an apology, right? And did she ever apologize, or was that ever?
I don't know if she ever actually went to a podium and apologized, Terry, but I could think of a lot better things the Mexicans can do to her.
Really?
All right, then ask for an apology.
Well, did they actually arrest people?
Well, I think they brought people in for questioning. Wow. I don't know, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they rounded up some people that seemed like suspects, potentially in New Mexico, of which they probably had a lot to choose from.
Right.
And had embarrassed them.
Yeah.
Because she made up some cockamamie story. And now, what does she get at the end of the day for it? $500,000. Mm-hmm. If I'm a Mexican, I want to have a word with her over that.
Right.
And I am half Mexican, so maybe I will. Mm-hmm. You're on the air. You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, T-Man, I just wanted to say about the runaway bride, what they should actually do is kidnap her and drop her ass in the middle of the jungle. Then she really would be lost.
Yeah, someone should kidnap her for real now. Let us see what it really feels like to be kidnapped by a Mexican and a white woman.
Right.
That would be poetic justice, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it sound like I'm rooting for her to be kidnapped? Absolutely! Let her actually go through what she claims she went through, Terry.
Mm-hmm, I know.
Sitting out there in New Mexico in a van being stared at by a white woman and a Mexican dude. You asked for it. You're getting paid for it. You're getting paid for a story that never happened. You're on the air.
Talking to me?
Yes.
You talking to me, man?
How many times do I have to say yes?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. There's like 1,000 people online. But, hey, yeah, man, you know, they should sue her. They should sue her for that money because it always seems like when it's us, it's always like blacks or Mexicans are always the ones that get blamed for these kind of crimes, but it'd be white people that actually do these kind of crimes.
Mm-hmm.
We always get blamed for
white
these kind
people.
of crimes. And we always get, so they should sue her.
I mean, hear the irritation of people's voices.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
hear how outraged people are.
Yes.
And yet, we feel powerless as people. Terry, what can we do about this? How can we stop this? This is wrong.
Boycott the book, the movie, everything.
You can't boycott the book, Terry, because the more you talk about boycotting the book, the more publicity comes about because of this book. And then it becomes even a bigger seller. There's nothing you can do. And that sucks. We got to kidnap this bitch.
Let's make a plan.
And then write a book.
And then write a book about it? Yeah.
All right, maybe we don't condone that kind of behavior, but
The dealership couldn't do nothing about
they
it.
couldn't do anything about it.
Wow.
Even, they didn't have an extender big enough for her? There's a come a point that you have so much, well, for lack of a better word, blubber behind you that that in itself becomes a safety feature?
I'm not taking my chances.
No.
I'll I'll take a seatbelt over.
A safety feature.
Well,
Look, I'm a built-in airbag.
If you're actually, I mean, with the risk of sounding insensitive here, and I seem to take that risk every day, if you have that much weight and you're wedged into such a degree that you can't even get a seatbelt around you, doesn't that provide some protection?
Well, probably more than a skinny person, but I'm not taking my chances.
I mean, you're not being thrown around the car if you're 500 pounds.
That's true. I guess you can't move if you're wedged in.
Right.
Although I'll show you some video, some email video that I got of actually people who had cameras like pointing at them in the car when they got in an accident. You can't imagine how the impact will throw you around in a car.
I know. Yep.
Now, I don't... Maybe I have to retract my statement of if you can't get a seatbelt around you, you shouldn't be able to drive. Maybe you're safer than anyone who has a seatbelt on who's 140 pounds.
Yeah.
Are you a big woman?
No, I weigh 110.
Anything she would have said, I would have went. What was
Can I ask you a question?
No. But, okay, I'll make an exception for you since you tried for 4 weeks. Go ahead.
Okay. Is it too late to ask for Summer Jam tickets? Because I never been to one, and I keep hearing you talking about it. I don't know how it's like.
It's actually too early because here's a little heads up. We're a few minutes away from playing that, how you say, a cue to call.
Hey, there's my cue.
Yes. Now it's time to
that
call.
was not the cue.
So when we play the cue to call, yeah, sorry, then it's time to pick up the phone again and try to get through.
Yeah.
All right? But as far as just handing you tickets, sorry, can't do it.
Do you know what the cue sounds like?
I'm sorry?
Do you know what the cue sounds like?
No.
Why are you bothering the point?
Okay.
All right. We're about to play the cue to call in a couple of seconds. Now, maybe if fate is on your side, you'll get back through. Does that sound good or no?
Yeah.
I can't believe it does, but thanks for saying that anyway. All right? It's lovely having you out there. What's your name?
My name is Mary.
Hopefully we'll hear from you again soon, Mary.
I can't hear you very well.
Never mind.
Perfect. Just listening for the cue.
She's so focused now on the cue, Terry. She can't hear anything else.
Yep.
Again, the heads up, sometime during this here break will be the cue.
Whoa. The T-Man.
That all translates to, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I got a sound there to spin a big wheel of Summer Jam love.
Out of battery.
Yeah.
What happened to the wheel?
Well, you didn't really spin it big time.
I said, who wants to spin the wheel of Summer Jam love?
Whoa.
Well, that was perfect timing.
He's a real natural.
You are a natural wheel spinner sound effect maker.
I give good wheel.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Whoa. Save it for the bathhouse, my friend.
Or the chat line. Or your powwows with Gay and John John. All right? But with all that said, Terry, it's time now to go to the phone, see who wants to be at Summer Jam free of charge. Nice. Now, Terry, as I've warned people many a time, the Summer Jam tickets, as far as being on sale, are dwindling. They are dwindling down to numbers that are getting scary. They are dwindling down. Now, yes, there is still a number of tickets left that equal a 4-digit number, but I'm telling you, Terry, this thing will be sold out within a few weeks.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
Okay.
Because I've seen the numbers lately, and there aren't that many tickets left.
Yeah.
I'd say a good 80-85% of the tickets are gone.
Yee! Oh.
And it's time for you to realize, some of you out there, you've never won anything. You're never going to win anything. And if you want to be at Summer Jam, if you want to be in the Summer Jam experience, Terry, that's what it's about. It's not about who's on stage at any particular moment. It's about the entire Summer Jam experience, Terry.
Yes,
that I'll witness, that you'll witness, that we'll all witness together as one.
Yeah.
If you want to be a part of that experience, you have to buy your tickets, and tickets are more affordable, thankfully, than ever before, so that people can have that Summer Jam experience without having their paycheck just completely ripped a hole out of, Terry.
See, for me, it's about seeing Eric Powers in a muscle shirt.
Well, I think that goes for everyone.
Okay.
But not every day you can see a fire crotch in a muscle shirt. But these are just some of the features that you get for your entertainment dollar at Summer Jam.
Oh, yeah.
But as far as a winner today, let's find out who that might be. You're on the air.
Good morning.
Yes.
What number am I?
Oh. 0.
Wah, wah, wah.
When will people win?
We don't take numbers on this program. This is not a deli.
I'll have a number 2 with ketchup only, though.
And we don't supersize either.
I don't anymore either.
Right. We believe you.
Yeah.
You're on the air.
T-Man,
Yes.
I am your Summer Jam ticket winner.
Now, don't be so presumptuous, my love.
Well, why not? I've been trying for 2 weeks now, and I finally got through.
And you think that's enough?
That is enough.
Mm-hmm. Who's this?
This is Leticia.
Can you tell me about yourself?
What do you want to know?
Oh, jeez.
She's making it kind of difficult for
Yeah,
some reason.
she
You know,
is.
she's got this attitude, Terry, that she
Yes.
thinks is going to work, Terry.
I know.
She doesn't realize how close she is for being hung up on.
Close.
Why would you want to hang up on me?
Because so far you're coming across as obnoxious, unnecessarily irritating, and so far you should be very thankful that I'm still talking with you.
I know I am because you've hung up on me before.
Well, then, more than any reason
To cooperate
this time around. And don't make my questions more difficult than they have to be. I'll ask one more time.
Okay.
The question is pretty simple.
Okay.
Tell me something about yourself.
I am very grateful to be talking to T-Man to win Summer Jam.
It's too late.
tickets
It's too
today.
late for that. And
Yeah.
don't worry about the Summer Jam tickets. I think it's a real long shot as far as you're winning. You actually, to me, sound really too old to be a part of Summer Jam.
I am not too old. I am only 24.
Way too old, Terry. we like the Summer Jam goers to be anywhere from 19 to 23. So you missed the cut.
Just missed
She's
it.
not too old. She sounds too weathered.
With a
weathered.
smattering of 24 to 29-year-olds,
Sure,
Terry.
here and there.
And a nice smattering of under 19s, but those individuals have to buy their way in.
Right.
They don't win tickets.
Nah.
Yes.
I'm not too old.
You're way old. It's
I
past
am
your
way
time.
young.
You've had a good life, I hope, up till now, but now it's pretty much... And you're getting calls on the radio there. I don't want to interrupt your workday, all right? You're obviously being flagged down to somewhere, okay? So let's not have that interrupted. Thanks for the call. Goodbye.
And that was the senior center saying, come on back.
You forgot your prune juice.
Oh, goodness.
You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. I would like to speak with T-Man.
Hang on. You're on the air.
T-Man, phone for you.
Yeah. I'll get that in a minute. Yeah.
He's washing his hair. We'll be right back.
Hello. Huh?
T-Man,
Yes.
I want Summer Jam tickets. Please, 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 please.
Sounds like a cat.
Who's this?
I'm at work, so I can't talk to
You're
you.
at Rick's?
Oh, she said it
Oh,
works. You got a little,
All right. And who are you? You can't say your name or tell me. I'd like to learn about people. What can you tell me about yourself?
My name is Nikki,
Nikki.
and I'm 23. So I'm in the age group of Summer Jam.
Is that right?
Oh, wow.
And what's going on in your life, Nikki? What can you tell me?
I just started a new job, and I just got to work, and I just got through to you, so I need some... And it sounds like you're tinkling!
And what do you do, Nikki?
I work for a mortgage company.
Oh,
I'm a
don't we all?
Right.
And it seems like the whole world is these days.
I know.
And what do you do for the mortgage company?
I'm a loan processor.
A loan processor, yes.
Yes.
And you enjoy that work? You find it rewarding? It does what it needs to do for your life, or what?
Yes, and they let me listen to you at work.
What a bonus.
Nice of them.
And you have a boyfriend, you have a significant other, you have someone you're seeing, you have a husband, you have nobody. What's the deal?
I'm gorgeous and single.
Gorgeous and single.
Wow.
Nikki, the gorgeous single mortgage broker who listens to the show while doing long division at work, Terry.
Amazing.
And she wants to go to Summer Jam. Have you ever been to Summer Jam, Nikki?
I have not.
How can you be
a...
You what?
I've only been out here 2 years.
Where'd you move from?
From California.
And what were you trying to get away from?
Yeah.
What rumors or supposed rumors were circulating about you that you needed to come to the Pacific Northwest?
No, I decided to come up here for school.
No. People move from here to California to try to get away from maybe the weather that's bothering them, if that is the case. Or people don't move from California to here for no reason. What were you trying to get away from?
For school, T-Man.
For school?
Yeah.
They don't have schools in California?
I like the school out here.
What school did you go to out here that you needed to leave California?
I go to UW.
You went to the UW. You still do?
Yes.
You're still going there?
Yes, I go to school at night.
She sounds pretty hot, Terry.
Sounds very cute.
Little Cali girl.
Well, she did say she's gorgeous. I mean, whatever that.
Oh yeah, you did say you were gorgeous.
She says gorgeous and
please,
single.
Why don't you describe your gorgeous self? Give yourself a once-over. Let me hear you take a moment and do that.
I am in between Jennifer Lopez and Mariah Carey.
What is it? Yeah, but what is? I mean.
Yes, all of our female listeners are.
Say that.
I can be in between them.
Yeah, so could I.
Wow.
I'm 5'7". I'm
5'7".
140. Green eyes, long light brown with red streaks in hair.
She's kind of glossed over the 140.
Yeah, she
I don't
did.
think it's her strong selling point.
Right.
She's probably in between George Lopez and Drew Carey.
Right.
No, that's because I got all that back.
140 in that back.
So you got a huge ass, and everyone who has a huge ass these days thinks that makes them look like Jennifer Lopez.
I know. What's up with that?
Yes. All of a sudden, a huge ass.
I'm J-Lo right
People
about
tell me
now.
J-Lo.
If that's the case, then I'm J-Lo 5 times over.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, that's what I think every time I see you.
Okay. Anyhow,
T-Man.
I'll tell you what, though.
What?
I'm gorgeous. Please, please, please.
She keeps saying she's gorgeous.
I think she's the kind of person I want there to be at Summer Jam, Terry.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Easy. Whoa.
Now, who would you bring with you if you came to Summer Jam?
Probably one of the girls in school.
One of the girls you go to class with?
Yeah.
You got a night school with?
Yeah.
I think I saw a porno like this, Terry.
Night school.
Naughty night school girls.
What are you studying? Oh, my God.
What are you studying? What's your name again?
I'm a
Nikki.
business major. Nikki.
Nikki. What are you studying, Nikki? You're a business major?
Yes.
What kind of business?
Yes. Maybe at Summer Jam we can get together. I could show you my business.
Right.
It's major.
T-Man will educate you at night.
I'll give you a major. All right. Well, Nikki, you have won Summer Jam tickets.
Congratulations.
Her voice sounds like someone's slowly letting air out of a balloon.
I know. She is squealing.
How does that make you feel, Nikki? Oh, well, yes.
Wow.
I'm sure they are really thinking the moment that they decided to let Nikki listen to the show at work was a good one now.
I know. They see her go running outside of the parking lot. They're going, what?
You're right.
Someone's happy to have her processing their loan today.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Nikki.
You're the best.
Oh, well, that goes without saying, doesn't it, Nikki? Now, you're really starting to feel like the move you made from California to this old area is a good one now, or what? Because you're going to be naked at Summer Jam.
Boy. Bedroom sound? What?
Cross between Mariah Carey and Jennifer Lopez. How can you not invite her to Summer Jam?
I know.
There it is. There she is.
But only the good parts, right?
She's Nikki. Hang on. We'll put you on with Pasty Dave. He'll give you information about your free tickets. Oh, jeez.
Oh, my gosh.
Terry, as much as you're irritated by her, and I can see your face, there are a lot of guys. There are a lot of guys out there that right now are calling Ticketmaster to make sure they can rip off Nikki's top. Even though that's not acceptable. It's Summer Jam. You got to let them rip off their own tops, which they're more than happy to do halfway through the show.
Right.
Okay. But they're calling Ticketmaster nonetheless.
Hey, Nikki. Listen to you. How excited are you? That's awesome.
Jeez. That's what Nikki needs. Yeah. The confirmation of how awesome it is by Pasty Dave.
Jeez.
It's getting more bizarre by the day, Terry.
You guys are jealous just because he's hooking it up.
Oh, yeah.
Just because he gets the final word, he gets the more casual conversation with the listeners, you think he's hooking it up? The pasty virgin is making it happen in there?
He's like, well, this is where you got to come to pick up the tickets. I'm sure he takes it there. Huh?
Yeah.
Pasty gets a different knock on his door every night.
No.
See, that's unfortunate that we are wasting valuable positions like the one Pasty's in. Now we're learning more about Winnie the Pooh, that he's not making it happen.
Yeah.
We should be putting players in these positions.
Yeah, definitely not.
Not just ones that think they are.
Oh, yeah.
The T-Man.
Tonight, the list of charges is growing for a Bellingham doctor. The health department says Gary McCallum was originally charged last fall with using expired flu vaccine. Well, now he's also accused of taking pictures of children's private parts after telling the parents it was for a study.
Oh, Jace, all of a sudden, expired flu vaccine doesn't seem so bad after all, does it, Terry?
No.
Give me some of that.
Right. We thought he was in trouble when he was giving people expired flu vaccine. Now it seems a little bit more of a violation.
Yeah.
The health department says Gary McCallum was originally charged last fall with using expired flu vaccine. Well, now he's also accused of taking pictures of children's private parts after telling the parents it was for a study.
It's for a study. I'm doing a very important study. So please have your child's pants be dropped and have him say cheese, please.
Yeah, how do you do that?
But you're a dentist. Well, don't try to figure out what kind of study I'm doing. I'm doing a very important study.
I went to medical school. I'm smarter than you people.
I need to see your son's package now.
Smile for the
Correlation between flossing and...
Well, I don't know if really he was a dentist.
No, I know that.
Yes. Okay, I don't know what kind of doctor he was. Anyone know what kind of doctor he is?
Not a good one.
Whatever kind of doctor he is, I think it's pretty safe to say that there's no real study that needed to be done by him and him alone.
Right.
In his darkened basement developing pictures.
He's also accused of taking pictures of children's private parts after telling the parents it was for a study. Additional charges from February include sexual contact with the patients, negligence, and stealing from local stores.
Yep, flu vaccine doesn't seem so bad.
No.
Anybody that shoplifts at his age is a little weird anyway.
It's like, well, if I shoplift, give wrong flu vaccine, they'll never uncover this other stuff.
Whoops. The hotline? That's a very bold move. Let me tell you this. In I don't know, for 7, 8, some odd years, we've been doing this show, Terry.
Yes.
And hot patrollers at the time we've been doing this show have been out, they've been about, they've been giving out stuff. It's not anything new that during these show hours, or any show hours on this radio station, that hot patrollers, you know, like the college interns, Terry.
Sure.
They'll be out there giving out stuff, all in the good name of the station that is Cube 93.
That's right.
Well, I am being told that Kendall, the hot patroller, she is on the line wanting to get on the air to talk about where she is giving out stuff. Now, Terry.
That's a good one.
No hot patroller has had the guts in 7 years of them handing out stuff to call in the show and ask if they can get on the air. None of them. Well, actually, they have, and they've never even been taken seriously, and they stopped many, many years ago. They know it's not going to happen.
Right.
I'm not going to
call.
Hey, about here in South Center. It's not going to happen.
Right.
Kendall, this little rah-rah cheerleader college girl type, Terry. She's around the station all the time. You know who I'm talking about, right? Really cute body.
Yeah, I know exactly who she is.
That's the reason I'm taking this call seriously. Really cute body.
Yeah. Have one of the fellas call, and you're like...
She's got a lot of spirit. She goes to Arizona, right?
She does.
She goes to Arizona. She goes to college at the University of Arizona.
Yeah.
But every day she's home, she just has got all this kind of spirit here at the station. She wants to do and learn as much as possible. She's got the little bouncy way about her.
Sure.
What
are you doing now?
Yeah, she's got the nice set of processes, to be very frank with you, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
And she has called on the hotline. She has the nerve, the guts, the stones to call on the hotline to say, hey, does T-Man want to put me on the air so I can talk about my Hot Patrol appearance?
No.
The answer typically is no, Kendall. I don't know what makes you think that you're going to call into the show and be put on the air. I'll ask again.
Yeah, she's doing really well so far.
She's doing really well. Wait, no,
Anna told me to call in. I didn't think I was going to be put on. But
Anna tells everyone to call in.
Yes,
Nobody does.
I know. They go, what?
The Hot Patrollers learn quick enough that there's absolutely nothing to call in for.
Anna does it to be cruel.
Yeah, Anna does it to taunt them.
Yeah.
No one has ever had the guts to call in. What are you doing on the hotline?
I don't know. I'm talking about. We're giving out these movie passes.
I don't care. You're giving out movie passes.
Yeah, to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You know that movie with Brad Pitt?
Very
and
exciting.
Angelina Jolie?
I just want to know more about what kind of guts it takes, Terry,
Wow.
for little Kendall.
Kendall.
The little bitty Kendall. University of Arizona.
Wildcat.
To be calling in right now to talk about her Mr. and Mrs. Smith tickets.
Wow.
Tell me what's going on in your head.
I don't know. We're at the Starbucks across from Best Buy.
She's very good at it.
Yes.
Good at it.
Hey.
I always have guts. I don't know.
Well, you better at least look like her to start with.
To be calling in?
Yes.
You got to look like an Arizona little rah-rah girl with a big old baby? Kendall,
Yeah.
there's got to be someone in this world, I'm sure someone in this office, and I know it's not me, Terry, who's attacking the Steiner, ransacking the Steiner. Who is having sex with Kendall, the college girl?
No one.
No one in this world.
No one.
No one in the world right now.
No.
You don't have a
Not right now.
boyfriend or
That's-
anything?
That's only because 2 minutes before she's like, Anna told me to call and be on the T-Man show. Mom, listen.
Exactly right.
I mean, Kendall, somebody is having sex with you in this world. You have too much of the high turbo-powered sexual body to be not using it. Come on, be honest. We're on the air. Maybe your mom's listening. Maybe she won't be as embarrassed as you think if you're more honest than lying on the show.
He-Man, seriously, I'm not having sex with anyone.
I like it better when Powers tapes this stuff out.
Yeah. Then you can edit whatever you want in.
Winnie the Pooh, you know who Kendall is, right?
I do.
At the station every day. I mean, the
All the
Hot
time.
Patrollers are supposed to be here like twice a week.
Right.
She's here every day.
She's a hustler. Like
She's a hustler. She always wants to at least make it like she wants to learn something.
Right.
Reminds me
She's
of my
got
old
that.
days.
She's got that 20-year-old college spirit, Terry. Of someone who really wants to make it in the business.
Yeah.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
She's acting like she wants to learn, or she doesn't know any better. Like she really does want to learn these days. Got to admire that, Terry. And now
absolutely.
she's calling in with the guts to be put on the air. And look where it actually has led her. She's on the air.
She's here.
Talking about her non-existent sex life.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't think so.
Not at all.
You go to the...
Vinny knows from non-existent sex
Vinny
lives.
is,
so.
yeah.
All right. Now, Kendall, don't think that this makes you any kind of bad girl.
Bad girl.
Yeah. Or person that has to worry about what we're talking about. You're a 20-year-old healthy young lady, right?
Yes.
I mean, there's no diseases you have, right? As far as
Absolutely not.
Okay.
She's going to talk about her diseases on the air.
You're a healthy 20-year-old, eager girls like you have sex.
Sure.
And there's nothing to be
Some
ashamed
do.
of. What? Some do.
Some do.
Do you think those girls that do are doing wrong?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so
I'm just not one of them.
you're just not one of them. Well, why are you not one of them if we are to believe that you're not one of them?
I don't know.
You have
Just
to have
not
an
ready.
answer. You're just not ready? So is that implying that you've never had sex in your life?
I really do not feel comfortable talking about this on the air.
Whoa!
I'm just here trying to give out movie passes.
Okay. Well, then I
Stickers,
apologize.
some movie passes.
Oh.
Anna's loving it, though.
Yeah.
Now you know why not to call into this program.
Yeah, probably.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. You can hang up anytime you're ready.
Okay. Well, have a great morning.
We don't know where the movie tickets are.
Oh, with the movie tickets?
No.
No?
No.
You want to talk on these airwaves. You know what we do here. So either hang up now, or you can speak to us on the air.
I am speaking to you on there.
No, you're not going to be speaking any longer, because if you continue to keep this phone conversation going, well, then the questions are going to start to come about again. So either you have a time now to hang up and realize, okay, maybe I didn't get what the T-Man does, even though I'm in the station every day, nearby his office, I don't hear the line hung up at. Why do I want to call her Anna? All right, she hasn't hung up, Terry.
No, she hasn't.
Back to the questioning then.
Okay.
Kendall,
Yes.
you had your opportunity to hang up.
Okay.
So now you
I
want
can
to...
always hang up in the middle of the question.
That's fine. I guess that's
Okay.
your right.
Okay.
Who's ransacking the Steiner?
T-Man.
Oh, jeez.
T-Man.
Nice work.
Hey, that wasn't the answer. That wasn't the answer we planned yesterday here in the station. It was going to be Eric Flowers.
Jeez.
I coached you better than that.
Hey, look, it's not me doing it, okay? I'm into Harris.
Now, why? I asked you why. If the case is that you haven't had sex in your life, why is that the case?
I didn't say... I don't...
Oh, you didn't answer as
Yeah,
to
she
whether
just said...
She gave us the impression that she may be a virgin.
Yeah, like...
Are you going to clear the air right now on any confusion that may be still surrounding that question and tell us that you are not?
My boyfriend's in Arizona.
Oh, so you have a boyfriend. Now all of a sudden she has a little cutesy Arizona boyfriend.
Yeah.
I bet he is cutie too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's really
He's not
tan and he
that
plays
cute.
tennis.
He's a pretty big guy.
He's a pretty big guy.
Yeah, is he on the tennis team?
No, he's on the football team.
Oh, he's on the team. He's a Pac-10 football player.
Wow.
Definitely is.
Well, he definitely is.
Yeah.
He isn't kind of
No,
football player.
no. It's not a water boy.
He's an all-out big Pac-10 stud.
Oh, big Pac-10 stud.
What position?
A defensive end.
All of a sudden, Terry's turned on. Defensive end? You mean he sacks the quarterback?
Yeah.
And every time he does, Kendall jumps up and down and
gets all
cheers
giddy.
for her guy with the breasts going bee-ba-da-boo-ba-da-boo-ba-da. All that stuff is happening.
Yeah.
All your friends around you that come to the games with you wishing they were you and wishing they would be able to have the victory dance after the game that you have with him.
Most of the girls I go with are all the football girlfriends.
You sit in the
excited.
girlfriends section, do you?
She's hoping to be a football player's wife one day.
Football wifey.
Are we hiring the right Hot Patrol?
Oh, you think?
Are we hiring the right help around here, Terry?
Absolutely.
For years, I've tried to convince the people around here to hire girls like Kendall.
There's a dozen other girls in the stadium going, that's my boyfriend.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
The
I said him
girls,
last night.
the girls that love being the big college football player's boyfriend, Terry.
Oh.
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, that's right. Girlfriend. That's right.
Girlfriend.
Yeah. Kendall, are you concerned? Does it ever cross your mind that while you're cheering for the guy that just sacked the quarterback, that there may be 700 or 800 girls cheering at the same time, thinking that that's their boyfriend too?
You know, there's always the groupies, but I know that every
Oh, they're just the groupies.
Right. She's the girlfriend.
I'm the girlfriend.
Yes. What's all that? What is that? Who's on the hotline now? Hello? Well, then shut the door, please. Back to you, Kendall.
Yeah.
She's like, whew, safe.
So, how long you been seeing this guy?
About 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually haven't been during football season, just spring workouts.
You didn't even get to see a game that he's played in the Pac-10 season. You're pretty new in his life.
Exactly.
And you're going to keep it going all through the summer?
Uh-huh.
That means Vinny the Pooh and his crew, and they try to say all the words that seem to work at Mr. Lucky's. It's not gonna affect you at all.
Well, I'm not 21. I can't go to Mr. Lucky's.
Yeah.
Good comeback.
Jeez.
So for 4 months, and then how are you dealing with the long distance thing?
He was here last weekend, and I'm going down there next weekend.
She sounds so proud when she says that.
Oh, I
Terry.
know she does.
Long distance thing.
Yes. But you're going to see each other every weekend over the summer?
Every other weekend.
So I just asked you who you were having sex with, and obviously if he came up for the weekend, don't tell me the whole weekend came and went without him having his moments of a physical nature with you.
He got some good kisses.
What? Oh, please.
Special.
You got some good kisses, Terry.
Oh, that's good.
But that's where it ended.
Well, the other groupie who's going to give it up.
Right. Terry knows how to do it. Terry made a living off that.
Terry knows how to take advantage of the guy whose girlfriend only gives him sweet kisses. Why are you lying, Kendall? The guy doesn't fly 2,000 some odd miles. How many miles is it, Terry? 1,200 miles, whatever miles, and spend $300 on a coach ticket only to get a couple of kisses from you, Kendall. You're not that good a kisser, I imagine.
He loves me.
In 4 months?
Love girls like this.
You love girls like this.
No idea. They just don't get it.
Kendall, you'll be at Summer Jam, right?
Yes, I will be.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Come on, just drink this. It'll make you feel better.
No, but she's in love with the guy. I mean, that's part of the problem.
And ladies and gentlemen, she'll be walking around the crowd. She'll be handing out some Hot Patrol items at Summer Jam.
Sure.
Yes. But just make sure you know that she has a boyfriend, and he's a football star.
So watch out.
And he'll be right up there to kick your ass if you step out of line. Isn't that right, Kendall?
That's true.
If any guy put their hands on you in the Summer Jam crowd, I mean, you'd call your boyfriend and be up here in a second, right?
Yeah, he'll beat him down like he does the other team.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Arizona beat down a lot of teams this year.
That's quite the program.
He definitely beat Washington.
Oh, that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
So did everybody else.
Okay,
So, wait a minute.
Almost beat the Cougars.
Kendall, wait a minute. Kendall, you're from this area, are you?
Yeah.
Were you born and raised in this area?
I was.
And you're completely happy with the fact that Arizona, you're proud, you're taunting the people in this area that they were beaten by Arizona?
I'm a Wildcat. I was never a Husky.
She couldn't get into UW. It's pretty obvious.
I definitely got into UW.
Right.
And I
Definitely got in.
She didn't kind of get in UW. The letter said of acceptance said you are definitely enrolled now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you took Arizona over UW?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I needed to get out. I didn't want to be close to my mom.
What's wrong with your mom?
Uh-oh, mammy problems.
Nothing's wrong with my mom.
Apparently something's wrong with you and your mom.
I wanted to go out of state.
Maybe the relationship that you have that's kind of not good between you and your mom is the reason that you're jumping into football players' arms, looking for the love that you couldn't get from your parents. Right or wrong?
That might be correct.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
No,
Because
I
you
love
dated
my
a
parents.
you dated a football player last year too, right?
Yeah.
What if
And the year before.
What if when you get back to the station later today, I'm in full pads?
Oh. You're not as big as him.
How big is he?
6'5".
Oh, he's got me
You
by.
wouldn't look the same.
He's got me by 4 inches, Terry.
And don't look the
In-
same
You have
either.
like the quarterback body.
He's got me by 4 inches in many a department, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you wouldn't know about that, Kendall, because you've never seen his penis.
Mm-mm.
You've been together for 4 months, and you don't even know if he has a penis for all you know.
Could be.
He could be without a penis. Let's see. Pacey Davis printed out the Arizona Wildcat Media Guide.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Cool.
Let's see who he may be
Just
here.
find the 6'5"
His
guy.
number's 93. Don't we
Here.
get together? I
Let's-
work for Cube 93.
Let's look under. Let's look
Isn't
under.
that cute?
It says right here, a lame defensive lineman. Let's see who he may be. There's, I don't even know how to pronounce this name. Fata Avigilo. Is that the guy?
Okay. No, he's Samoan. He was a senior. He doesn't play anymore.
Oh, you went Dave Simone. Okay.
Kendall Aviligio.
Oh, dear. We have Carlos Williams.
Not him.
We have
No, that's
Marcus.
the starter.
We have Marcus. Oh, I have to look at the third string.
Yeah,
here.
go bench.
Okay.
Go bench.
I'll look under really lame
Walk-on.
scrub
Yeah,
walk-ons that are destined to work at Lover's Package in 3 years. Okay. Marcus Smith. Is that him?
It's not Marcus Smith.
All right.
Go way deep.
I'm looking way deep here. I don't. They may. He may be so deep. He's not even.
He's not even uncovered.
He's not
the
even
JV list?
He's not even worth the print in the media. guide.
Oh.
I don't know if he's in the media guide. Yeah,
Well-
I think he is.
Well,
Maybe he's just telling you he's a football player. Then.
Oh, it's co-ed. It's flag football. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's intramurals.
Yeah.
I'm not actually in the media guide, but trust me, I'm on the team, baby. Now,
Right.
take off his top here. Kendall, why is he not in the media guide if he's
No,
such a
he's
big...
number 93.
Well, I'm not seeing number 93.
Well, he's in there.
Oh, it says
He's
number
on the
93.
website.
Number 93 is no longer being used because it was put in the Hall of Fame back in 1972.
Come on.
I don't see it.
Who's there?
I don't see it.
You said you didn't even know that if he was in the media guide or
Well,
not.
I mean,
you
I'm
just
sure
said
he's in
that.
the media guide.
I'm looking through.
I haven't looked at the media guide, but
Is
I
he-
know he's on the website.
Ray Wells?
No.
Lance Briggs?
No.
Why are you laughing at all those people?
Oh, wait, how about Hackosaurus Rex?
That's him!
His name's Matt.
Oh.
I don't see him. There's no Matt here. How about Percival Sweetwater? Is that his nickname?
Matt Kachakakov? He's Russian.
Are you sure you don't go to...
Oh, wait. Matt Hack. Here he is. Is that his name, Matt Hack? Oh, that must be his nickname. Well, no, I don't see a Matt. No Matt.
Okay.
No Matt.
Wow,
Wow,
You sure you don't go to ASU?
I think Pasty might have the wrong.
The media guide is Matt Free. Oh, wait, yeah, he does have the wrong media guide. This one says varsity.
Oh no, it must be the wrong year. He's been on there for the last 2 years.
Wrong year.
All right, let me see the... Wait, we gotta...
Oh.
Let's see here. Matt.
How many games has he started?
He hasn't started.
Oh, I told you. Go deep in the bench.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make it big, baby.
Just stick with me, honey.
Yeah, you just stick with Matt Hack and you'll be going places.
I swear I'll put that diamond ring on your finger someday.
Wow, Terry heard it all, it sounds like.
Wow, Terry's reliving the day.
Terry sounds like she has it out for this girl for some reason.
Well, Terry realizes she's following in the footsteps that she dreads as far as the memories.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure he doesn't play for, like, Tucson Community College or something?
Definitely.
They have a great program, though, Steven. They'll kick Arizona's ass. Oh, wait a minute. I see a Matthew Richards.
That's my boy.
But it doesn't say defensive end. It says tight end.
He was a tight end.
Now, if you would
but
actually
he's
give
too
him
big.
a little bit of the ass, you would know if he was a tight end or not.
No, he was a tight end. He moved to defensive tackle, and then he moved back to defensive end. They
All
got him
right,
everywhere. These new coaching changes.
Bio says he's married and has 3 kids.
Yeah. They gave him a scholarship. They wish they didn't. They don't know where to put him now. They keep switching his position now, and they don't know how to find a spot for Matt Hack. Anyhow.
Found his home.
Does he mention his girlfriend in the bio?
Oh, he says yes. He is completely devoted to his high school sweetheart, Susie Swine. But he has room for others if they're that gullible. That's what it says.
Boy, she sounds great.
Yeah.
Hotshot's really wishing he was there.
I hope he doesn't find anyone who's going to fall for that. Oh, wait, Kendall, he's on the line. Oh, great. Well, I'm glad that you have found the love of your life.
Woo, way to go, Kendall.
And think about how the hit parade keeps on going. Now you're handing out movie passes.
Exactly.
I'm loving it.
It's
We're having a great time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you called in.
Well, thank you
So,
for
do
letting
we-
me be on the air with you.
Still not know where she is?
Oh, yeah, where is she? Okay, you've earned the right to tell us where you are. Oh, wait, we lost the connection. Okay, bye.
He said if she talked, he would say.
Yeah. She's out there somewhere, ladies and gentlemen.
Go find her.
Try to find her.
That's great.
She probably looks good, Terry.
I'm sure she does.
Pretty young girl,
Yes,
baby.
she is. Mm-hmm.
Baby. She's not letting anyone, not even like Eddie Francis is taking her down or something like that.
She's lying.
Come on. Lying.
Who's lying?
Alyssa even Vinny's like, she is lying.
She's lying?
Lying.
Who's taking her down then that you know of?
At least her boyfriend that was up here, like...
Oh, I know her boyfriend's taking her down, but I mean, is there anyone around here?
There's got to be somebody up here.
You don't know of anyone. No. I don't know of anyone.
If she's so enamored,
Maybe she's just a little goody two-shoe girl that doesn't let anyone do it.
There's no way.
Still young enough to lie about having sex.
Let's all make it. Let's make a bet on the air. Okay. Who's gonna get Kendall first? That'd be kind of juvenile.
Oh, really?
But I got $100. Do you think she's the goody two-shoe girl that really doesn't let anyone have access, or no? She's letting people ransack the Steiner.
If she's that enamored by a guy's status.
If she is,
I think she's
a good liar.
goody two-shoes devoted to the one guy.
Yeah, if she's pretty proud of her scrub boyfriend, Matt Hack, then doesn't take much to impress her.
I agree.
She's not throwing it around.
Steven's tried all the kill breath moves.
No, I see you guys try all day.
All right. Who are you speaking of?
You guys. I mean, if you're going to accuse me of trying.
When have you seen us try?
All day, every day?
All day, every day.
All day?
Well, you just accused me of trying.
With little Kendall, we're trying all day, every day.
Aren't we all?
Give me one specific time that you think that you've seen us try.
About 10 seconds ago.
Besides that. Let's starts today, that's for sure. But before today, you tell me one time. Because now it's open season on Kendall. I'll be the first to tell you.
It's hunting season.
Well, you tell me one time we've tried before. I want to know.
Getting defensive, but you accused me of it, so I just
Apparently, you're the one who got defensive because we were just joking around. Now you're throwing it back like you're all serious.
I was joking around too, and then
whatever.
You're the one who took it serious.
You get all serious.
I was joking around, as were you.
Whatever, dude. You're a weirdo. You should be making some moves, man, on somebody. Or does he? Well, I don't know. I don't pay attention to anyone after the show.
No, I don't.
Does he? Does he make moves?
I got on the extra tight pants today.
The T-Man. I'm looking at some of these text messages, Terry.
Yeah.
That have especially come in over the past half hour.
Right.
And some people out there, actually there's some people on the phone lines too, from what I'm hearing, that went to high school with the girl Kendall that was just on the air a few moments ago.
Mm-hmm.
And are confirming that everything she said in the last segment, or at least some of the foundation of who she is and what she's about, is true.
Really?
That she is the goody-goody rah-rah girl that does not give up the obligatory ass.
Wow.
There's got to be one in every school.
Well, there you go. Then good for her.
Let me see what other kind of emails or text pages we have here. And the text page number, by the way, is 97373, if anyone wants to dispute this. Yeah, 97373. We have, let's see here. Kendall is full of crap. Where is she at? I'm going to go ransack her Steiner. I want to give Kendall the old wing zinger, bow dinger. I don't know what that means, but someone writes that.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Kendall should know that her guy is screwing her along with 50 other girls. I guarantee you that one was written by a woman.
Probably so.
Mm-hmm.
Bitter.
Let's find out. Kendall's being a dummy. Her man is cheating right now, says someone from the 253-222 area. Wow. No guy is going to spend the money to come up here and not expect the ass, T-Man. Kendall sounds hot. Also tell the Pooh Charles says hi. You know a Charles there, Pooh?
I do know a Charles.
Okay, says hi.
What's good, Charles?
Yes. I want to bang Kendall, T-Man, set it up. Okay, sir.
Be right on that.
Right.
93rd caller.
Let me open my appointment book.
93rd.
Kendall has a wizard sleeve, too.
Wow.
Wow. T-Man, I want to lick her wildcat. All right. Wildcat.
Maybe.
Terry has Ron Mexico's herpes.
Whoa.
Ron Mexico.
Ron Mexico.
That's Michael Vick, Terry.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he goes by Ron Mexico when he goes into the clinic.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
That's great.
Let me go to one of these calls that say they know her from high school. You're on the air. Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
What's up, dude?
Well, everything I went to high school with Kendall, and everything she said was true.
Well, I'm getting a lot of that.
Yeah, but it may have been true in high school, but, you know, she's in Arizona now. It's a whole new world.
No, if
things have
she had the
changed.
same kind of cute little body, same kind of rah-rah spirit in high school, you don't all of a sudden go to college and flip the switch and become like this whore, Terry.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was easy for you because you were doing that in high school. But if she was the type that at Ken Meridian and she was was she as good-looking as in high school as she may be now, sir?
Yeah,
do you remember her as a good-looking girl?
Unbelievably hot.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
And if she was unbelievably hot, and this guy remembers her that way, and she wasn't giving up the ass then she's the same unbelievably hot at the University of Arizona, and all of a sudden flip a switch and become some hooker.
Yeah, but
this is her style, Terry.
Okay.
Maybe you just can't relate with it. That's why you look all confused right now.
Yeah, but she's like a dick tease. Like, she will be with you till the end, but she will tease you the whole way. She will not give it
I
up.
don't like girls like this, Terry. I mean,
Neither do I. But she was too hot, and she didn't really put out in high school.
Maybe when I told them to hire some hot patrollers for a change a couple of years ago, and they finally took my advice, I should have been more clear. Hot patrollers that are rattling out about the style of you.
Wow.
Love those ones.
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell that?
The normal spelling. Charles says hi there, Vinny the Fifth. All right. You look pretty angry, Terry.
What?
You look pretty annoyed that there's actually a girl that's being perceived as really pretty and is not letting it hang out there.
Actually, not annoyed at all.
You look almost disappointed that, and like you want to argue.
I said good for her.
You want to believe that she went to college and became some slut.
No,
And I'm
really.
telling you, that wouldn't be typical, whether you want to believe me or not.
Okay.
You disagree?
That it would be typical? I mean, she can very easily be like that. Fine. I said good for her.
But you still believe that she's...
Well, I think that sometimes, maybe not always, there are times that people, go away because they want a new experience.
So that's why she turned down the University of Washington, as far as you're concerned?
Why not?
So she could become a slut?
I'm not.
Out of town?
Did I say she was? No, I'm just saying she wanted to experience.
We're not talking about her anymore. Let's not talk about her anymore. Let's talk about the goody two-shoes, rah-rah, hot high school girl.
Yeah.
All right, you got a goody two-shoes, hot, rah-rah high school girl that all the guys want in high school, but it's not her style. All of a sudden, she gets accepted to a college locally, and she also gets accepted out of town. She chooses out of town, in your opinion, so she could become the slut she's always longed to be, but didn't want to get the reputation for. Is that your opinion on this?
I'm not saying that she wants to become a slut, but I think maybe experience some things that, she...
Without having it be too close to her own backyard.
Right.
Clean slate.
Right.
She could have the clean slate when she comes home.
Right.
And I'm telling you, that all sounds like an interesting strategy. That all sounds well and good. But if it's not a girl style, unfortunately, it should be all girl style, by the way. It should be. There's no reason that this girl has to be a rah-rah, goody two-shoes, not give it up girl.
Okay.
No reason. She's not impressing anybody.
Right.
All right. Not impressing me, that's for sure. Now I can go home on time today, though. It's, as I said, I'm now distracted by this text paging sheet that was just handed to me.
Charles?
Yeah, Charles says hi again. Yeah. It says here that Kendall just needs to be a Steiner recliner. Someone writes from the 253. Man, the 253 really checked it out.
I
love her. Terry, you made an interesting case, is what I'm saying. You certainly made an illustrated scenario whereby a girl could behave in that fashion, and one that doesn't understand people as much as I do may believe you and be convinced by your case that you made. And I'm just telling you that if she was able to refrain from that kind of behavior in high school, she's not all of a sudden going to college, even if it's out of town, and turning up a complete 180 on her personality instincts.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now, the question remains that even though she's not the Steiner recliner type...
Right.
Which is a new phrase that I kind of meant to for a couple seconds.
Okay.
Did she have a boyfriend that came up from the University of Arizona this weekend, and as she told us in the last segment, all she gave him was sweet kisses? No, I just gave him sweet kisses. Here's another one for you. Mwah. 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 Now one down here.
Well, those were pretty sweet.
Yeah, I love the sweetness, baby. Come on.
Nice some say that's not even
yes.
But it's possible. I mean, there's proof in your caller that said that's...
Well, I want us all to make a decision now as to what happened between some college scrub hack, barely on the roster, University of Arizona football player, and a goody two-shoes, rah-rah, now University of Arizona student that lives in the area that never gave it up in high school. Did they have sex over the weekend? And she was lying to us when she said all she gave him for his expenses and his journey and his travels was some sweet kisses. And if that's the case, is he coming back again sometime this summer?
Well, she said every other weekend one goes down and vice versa.
Yes, many a summer has started out that way.
Right.
But when the pattern starts developing that all you remember on the return flight home is that you got sweet kisses, you're not making your reservation so quickly for the next
flight.
The next journey up here.
Especially when you can walk a block down the dorms to the girl that will give it up.
Well, I mean, but not everybody's whole life is revolving around getting action.
I'm sorry, what's this now?
I mean, not everybody's whole life is revolved around getting action. I mean, the guy's, a fourth-string player, and he probably, is falling for Kendall, and they have a sweet relationship and all of that kind of stuff.
Where all he's looking for is sweet kisses.
Well, at this point, I mean, maybe some people don't want to jump into it.
So,
I know that's foreign for a lot of people, but...
With that rationale, are you going to now say, based on what Terry said, based on what I've said, based on now what you have just said yourself, that she is in fact being truthful, that all he got up here when he was here this past weekend was the sweet kisses?
I'm going to go sweet kisses.
And were they really that sweet?
I'm going to say they were pretty sweet.
Wow.
It was more like Splenda.
The new sweet substance.
Terry?
Yes.
This seems to be a conversation that is irking you for some reason that maybe we'll have to make our own judgments as to why.
Sure.
With that aside, do you believe like she said in the last segment, that all he was given all weekend long was being smothered by sweet kisses by a Kent Meridian high school girl.
Oh, I forgot Kent Meridian.
That's
no
right.
way, she did it.
Wow.
She wasn't doing it at Kent Meridian.
Kent Meridian part. That's what's.
It's a
makes
big
it hard.
school, right?
Yeah, sure. Makes it hard to swallow.
Well, maybe she's truly in love with this guy, as she said. And maybe she made love to her boyfriend with sweet kisses. She didn't just have sex with him.
So technically they had sex, in your opinion?
Yes. But it
What are you typing away there, Stephen?
love-making
You writing your love
at
note
its
already
best.
this morning?
Oh, no, I was giving it to Dave to see if he wanted Kiss on My Lips
you're giving it to
played.
Dave. Oh, talk about sweet kisses.
Oh, do I want it?
Or, you know, this Kiss or Kiss and Say Goodbye or
I don't think
one of the Kiss songs.
while we're discussing such a important topic, you should be writing love notes to Pasty Dave.
I was wondering if you wanted a song played.
Well, just ask me if I want a song played. What song do you have in mind?
Well, I had Kiss on My List, This Kiss, Kiss My Ass, Kiss Me Deadly, Kiss Him Goodbye, Kiss Him a Rose, Kiss
I'll
and
go
Say
with
Goodbye.
Kiss My Ass.
I've never heard it before. But
Who's it by?
There's a song called Kiss My Ass?
in our little system, yeah.
All right, I don't want to hear it.
You don't?
And we've lost the moment now.
Kiss You All Over, Kiss You Back.
All right, play Kiss Me All Over. It applies here. Oh, you're quick on the trigger. Oh, this is really lame.
You bypass the Hall & Oates song? So do you believe that she had sex or no?
I think they had sex.
Okay.
Yeah, even with all that said, Terry, with her being the good girl and everything.
Right.
I think when they were here this weekend.
All day I've been thinking about you, baby.
Oh, jeez.
This is what the boyfriend's saying.
Well, I think she's very exclusive with who she gives sex to, Terry.
Right,
That's a
right.
damn shame.
Right. Well, like I said,
Wasted
good
talent.
for her. And again, I'm not saying maybe she's going up there to be a slut, but like,
As I've said many times on the show and in the past, Terry, there's nothing worse in this world than wasted talent, but that's what she chooses to do. That's the way she's living her life.
Right.
That's her style.
That is.
And that's not going to all of a sudden change on the grand scale. He got more than sweet kisses. All right?
Every time I'm with you, baby, I can't believe it's true.
You're not a 20-year-old woman who invites a boyfriend up for a weekend from Arizona, and all you're giving him by the time the weekend is out is sweet kisses, all right? That's just not happening. I don't care how goody two-shoes you are. Get to the cars already!
I know it's forever.
What is that sound?
I wanna kiss you all over. Over again.
That's very sweet.
I wanna kiss you all over.
Charles says hi there, Miss.
Till the night closes in.
Oh, that night.
Till the night closes in.
Now, of course, I have some girls on the line that were good girls in high school.
Yeah.
That became all-out sluts in college. Oh, no, they're mostly guys claiming they know girls like that.
Oh.
Big difference.
Yeah, there is.
All right, anytime you want to stop this lame song, Steve, it'll be more than okay.
I don't hear a lame song to stop.
Oh, jeez. That was nice, thank you.
God, no fade out or anything.
Oh, you said stop it.
You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you're on.
Yeah. I wanted to do my little Vinnie the Pooh song.
What Winnie the Pooh song?
I'll just make it quick.
Everyone's being courted this morning, Terry. Go ahead, Charles.
I'm on the freeway, so it's kind of hard. But I just want since he's in the studio. Oh. Okay, here we go.
Don't worry. He doesn't need to hear it. He says he's coming over this weekend to give you sweet kisses, all right?
You still there?
Yeah. All right. What? You wrote a song for Vinnie the Pooh?
I was going to sing a song for Vinnie the Pooh, dedicated, yeah.
Well, why do you feel the need to sing a song for Vinnie the Pooh?
Just so I could stay on hold, because I'm in Portland and my antenna isn't working right now, so...
Something tells me your antenna hasn't worked for years, dude.
That's why you're going to Portland.
Mm-hmm. All right, sing your stupid song that you wrote for Vinnie the Pooh.
All right, I'll do it fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vinnie the Pooh, you got a big fan following already. Yes. See how quickly you become loved on this show? So quickly that every text page is for Kendall Steiner. That's how quick you become a star on this program, Vinny the Pooh. People are writing songs for you. Go ahead, dude. We're waiting for your song.
Okay. Here on Seattle Radio with T-Man and Terry Free.
Oh, Lord.
There's Hot Shot and Kill Breath, and there's Pasty. But don't forget Vinny the Pooh. Vinny the Pooh.
Wish I could now,
Vinny
Terry.
the Pooh. Tiny little buddy with a cute high voice. He's Vinny the Pooh. Vinny the Pooh. The Poohiest Pooh on the air. Vinny the Pooh, Pooh, Vinny the Pooh, Pooh.
He's doing his own background
Tiny
here.
little buddy with a cute high voice. He's Vinny the Pooh.
Right.
Vinny the Pooh.
Yes.
The Poohiest Pooh on the air.
That's for sure.
Wow.
Anyway, that was the gay version. I give you more of that.
That's the gay version.
And we needed to hear that, sir.
I feel dirty all of a sudden.
He's violating.
It's all right, yes.
I am violating.
At times like this, I go take an immediate shower. It's
Yes,
a good move for you, yes.
The T-Man. Cube 93.
It's the world's very first look at 7-day-old Lola Rose Sheen.
Yes.
The second child of Charlie Sheen and Denise Richards. And now, in the upcoming issue of People magazine, we're learning new information about what's next for Denise and Charlie, who have been separated for months.
Denise would actually like full custody of both little girls and spousal support. Charlie obviously wants
Well, wouldn't that be lovely? She'd also like to end world hunger and a couple of $1 billion, too. She'd like full spousal control. What was it now? Full custody.
Full custody and then spousal support.
And spousal support.
Right.
Well, she makes good money. What does she need spousal support for? She was a Bond girl.
Yes, she was.
Didn't she invest that money wisely? If not, too bad.
Maybe Charlie gambled it away.
Yeah, Charlie gambles all his money away. He's not going to be able to help you.
Denise would actually like full custody of both little girls and spousal support. Charlie obviously wants to share custody, and he doesn't want to give her spousal support.
People's Cynthia...
There's a football player out there that would love to get a Hummer from Kendall, too, and he's having to go home unhappy, Terry. We'd all like a lot of things. Charlie Sheen seems to have it right. Maybe not joint custody, but you should get the typical daddy weekend.
Meet you at McDonald's.
Yes.
Under supervised visits, right?
Don't you go to those little Sunday night dinners where you see a man with his 2 kids just sitting there looking at his watch going, okay, when is this over now?
I've seen it on Friday. A guy.
Is that one of the saddest things in the world?
A guy in a suit like at Chuck E. Cheese.
Right.
It's really awkward.
It's just so sorrowful.
And spousal support. Charlie obviously wants to share custody, and he doesn't want to give her spousal support.
I don't know if Charlie's the type to be sharing custody, all right?
That's what she's saying, okay? That's why she's going for full custody.
She may have a point there.
Yeah.
People's Cynthia Sands tells us Lola, who was born by C-section, is being very well taken care of.
Of course.
Not only by her parents,
right,
but neighbor and friend Heather Locklear is pitching in.
Oh.
We also learned...
Well, Heather's got a lot of time on her hands.
No kids.
So if she has to be the neighborhood nanny, she's more than willing. For a nominal fee, of course.
Of course.
Yes. What is that? What's all that noise? Who's playing the flute outside your studio, Stephen?
That was up here?
I hear a lot of noise up there.
It's not here.
Well, I don't know. You want me to go check?
Do you have your door shut? Aren't you in a soundproof studio?
I
Didn't
would
we
have thought
set
so,
that
yeah.
up for you?
The door is shut. Oh, there's a guy that just rode by on a bicycle, so there might be some sort of circus happening.
Oh, that's right. I forgot today's the circus day here in the station. He's blowing fire while he does it, Terry. It's a beautiful thing, yes.
Might have a bike horn.
What else is going on in this world, Terry, please?
Well, I have some tips for you on how to find yourself a nice mail-order bride.
This is for me?
Sure.
So I can pass it along to Pasty?
I thought it was kind of interesting.
Pasty, is there going to come a point in your life you may consider this or no? Mail-order brides are pretty popular these days.
Yeah, they are.
They don't talk back.
Now, don't really have a need to spend money on a woman, you know. I don't. I'm not going to need to buy a woman eventually.
That's where you're kind of wrong, dude.
Okay.
28, virgin.
Okay.
When does the need come about where you have to start thinking that spending money on a girl may be the way to go? Do you just mean in general? Spending money on any girl is not your policy?
Hooker, I mean, I could have spent money on a to get laid a while ago.
It's a lifelong hooker.
Keeps on giving.
This is a contract, a lifetime contract with a woman. All kinds of guys are doing it, man.
Yeah, not my thing.
All right. Well, what is your thing since we're on the subject?
Meet a nice girl, get to know her, relationship, dating, fall in love, sex. Jeez.
Okay, but that doesn't, in that order, but that doesn't seem to be working so far. Do you feel like you got to do something to force the issue a little bit, to get that plan of yours in motion, or no?
Not really.
No, just sit back and wait for it to happen to you.
Yep.
I mean, you seem a little irritated, but you have to recognize at 28, you've never had a girlfriend.
I realize that.
So, I mean, it's not really like, that unreasonable.
No, I understand. I'm not an active
Maybe you
guy
need
out
to
there.
say it out loud. I'm 28 and I've never had a girlfriend. Maybe that needs to be said out loud so it starts to sink in. So maybe some desperation kind of moves may come about because of that, all of a sudden, the realization that you have.
Hey, my name is Pasty Dave. I am pathetic, and I've never had a girlfriend.
Hey,
said
you know what?
You're getting that, right? I mean,
No.
We're saying you've never had a girlfriend.
Whether that in itself is pathetic, pretty much is, is for you to decide.
Okay.
Go ahead. Just say what we asked you to say.
I am Pasty Dave, and I've never had a girlfriend.
And that's not a problem with you?
And I'm 28.
No.
You don't think there's any issue that...
I've dated girls. I haven't had a serious girlfriend, but...
Okay.
Well, at least he's dated girls.
Yeah, we set him up with that girl at the ham
Right.
sandwich release party. He dated her about 5 or 6 times, right?
Yeah.
Couple.
They did some drugs together and moved on.
And had a good time, right?
Well,
Well,
not
more
drugs.
drugs.
Oh, he's like imitating me now. Who do you think you are?
Kisses. She got sweet kisses.
Did you give her sweet kisses?
Oh, yes.
Wow! You only get the sweetest from Pasty Dave, too.
I know.
The Marlboro smell really turns him on, too.
And that just kind of petered out, or what happened there?
Stephen has a question he's waiting for an answer for. You can feel free to
Yeah,
not answer.
Just kind of drifted apart.
Okay. Drifted apart.
They were so close.
Just ran out of pot.
No, you never run out.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
You run out of providing it for somebody.
Never out. Really low sometimes.
They ran out of the high of getting high together, I guess.
Maybe that's it.
Is that what it was, Pasty?
Sure.
All right. He looks a lot uncomfortable right now. Is there going to be an age where you think maybe you got to start forcing the issue, pressing it up a little bit, or something like that, or no?
Not really.
Can't think of an age.
No.
All right.
I mean, if I haven't done it by now.
If you haven't hit panic mode yet, he's never
Right.
going to hit panic
Right.
mode. Is his?
That's not true. If you're 40 years old and you've never had a girlfriend, you may consider it, no?
If you're 40 years old, you never had a girlfriend. Do you start looking through a catalog at least, or no?
No, still don't go that route. I'm not going to buy
By
it.
the way, catalogs are out.
Oh, is that what it says?
Yes, it is.
What's the title of this article now?
How to find yourself a nice mail order bride.
Giving you the best tips
Yes.
in today's mail order bride world.
Yes.
Catalogs are out. Internet's
Yes.
still in.
Internet is the way. it
Internet's the
says.
way to find your mail order bride.
That's right.
Never knew they had catalogs. That's pretty cool.
No, they did.
Yeah, man.
Sears
They were
Roebuck.
more popular than Eddie Bauer for a while
Catalog.
there. Yeah.
And then listed all them women.
Yeah,
That's
you
really cool.
gotta make sure you get the right size.
Extra large.
And isn't it the way to get a wife is to order her by catalog? Terry? The same way you get your car, right? Order through a catalog. So
But
it's
not anymore. You
It's
just
well,
order
it's still,
online.
it's still an online catalog.
Right,
Terry.
right. Sure.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And what other tips are they giving as far
Well,
as?
they say that once you find the place online, you should probably purchase addresses for about 10 women and write them an actual letter.
Mm-hmm. As opposed to just seeing a picture, shipping her in.
Right, saying, I want her.
Mm.
You need to, keep your letters focused, they say,
Okay. Now, in the mail, in the buy yourself or get yourself a mail order bride catalog world, Terry, there have been men in the past, tell me if I'm wrong, that have just looked at a picture, shipped her in, had the wedding, and are living the life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Just that simple.
Yep, just that simple.
They don't go any deeper than that.
Don't go any deeper.
Most of these women don't speak English.
Right? That would be correct.
Or they have trouble speaking.
Do you bother trying to teach them at any point in the marriage any English, or that's not necessary?
Well, I'm sure it's not necessary, but...
If you're buying your wife, by the way, her face looks, you probably don't care how she speaks.
First word you teach her, Steiner. Right?
But they say that
Sounds
you
like
should,
Steven's a natural for that.
as far as writing to her and so on and so forth.
Right.
They say that you know.
So they're advising that you don't be that presumptuous or that impulsive. You should get to know her through some pen paling.
Right, pen
Yes.
pal for a while, and then when the ones, when they write back, pick 5 that are more to what you're looking for.
You actually have to sit down with a pen and write them letters. You can't email them.
Well, they say write
These
a letter.
mail order brides don't have email addresses.
I don't know.
They're poor, man.
Oh, jeez.
10 to a house. Waiting for the American guy to come get them.
They do give a warning, though. They say
Sorry,
be
Vicky.
careful of girls who ask about your financial status. Because, could be just gold diggers.
Nothing worse than a gold-digging mail-order bride, huh?
They're the worst.
You want them to love you for who you are.
That's right.
But she saw my handwriting.
Yeah, she fell deep in love. She loves me for the inner person, not my material things. It's fascinating.
Then they suggest that you take a trip.
Do you know anyone that's been married through a mail-order bride system kind of thing?
No, I do not. Not personally.
Stay and tell them about your situation.
How much was Amy?
Wow.
It's a pretty good deal.
I don't know anyone. I would like to know someone.
Would you?
I would love to know someone that's currently in a situation that they had
Where
their
it's still
bride
successful
mailed in. I just picture it coming in a big envelope.
Box.
Giant crate.
Mhm.
You get the crowbar out.
Some assembly required.
UPS got here.
The batteries are not included.
27 AAA.
Nothing illegal about the mail order bride kind of thing. It's very legal.
Legal.
Perfectly within the guidelines of the laws and the situational deals set up in our country.
Right. Well, it says here that the U.S. immigration laws do require you to meet a foreign person at least once before you marry them. So, so that's why they say take a trip, meet the, potential bride
Meet
to
the
be.
goods.
Yeah.
I've seen her face. I don't have to meet her. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
See how she writes.
Well, they also suggest get a good interpreter,
Interpreter.
Yeah.
I have a feeling all these guys are saying to their mail order brides that they need to understand is do. It's the only word of English they need to understand. Is it a power thing? Is it a lonely thing? Is it an everything kind of?
I think probably a little bit of both, power and lonely.
Men who are lonely, who want a little power over the woman in their life, will order a mail order bride.
A lot of guys are fed up with American women.
Yeah, they just talk back. Man.
Spoiled, pretentious bunts.
Yes.
Yes.
They work and stuff.
Yeah, like they want to make their own money now.
Yeah.
They want to have an opinion.
Oh, dumb bitch.
Oh, man.
No. Yeah.
Talk about going back to the Stone Age with your mail order bride.
Right.
It's a good option. Well, I mean, it's a good option to have out there, Terry. I'm not saying it's a good option for educated types like me and you.
Right.
That's right.
It's nice to have options.
That's right. It's always good to have a world filled with options.
Sure.
And if this is a legal option, hey.
It is legal.
I'm loving it.
And they say that when you do take your trip, don't treat it like it's just going to be a booty call or anything. They say, try and imagine what it would be like on a day-to-day basis to be with this
Let me reopen the phone lines and see if anyone out there has been touched by a mail-order bride in their family or know someone in their circle of friends that has dabbled into the mail-order bride world.
Do we know the going rate? I'm just curious.
Yes, I can give you the whole process, the going rate.
Including shipping and handling, Terry.
$25 to $5,000.
The best part of that is the handling.
Yeah.
What's that now?
Could cost you about $2,500 to $5,000.
Wow,
for the
seems
whole
pretty
process.
reasonable.
Yeah, it's a steal.
Yes. What if you have a Dr. Tony coupon, Terry?
Oh, wow.
I picture her with like little styrofoam pieces all over, getting out of the crate.
1-866-663-T-Man. Is there a money-back guarantee, Terry?
I don't know. It doesn't say anything about that.
You ever have a buy one, get one free day?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Are you only allowed one mail-order bride, Terry?
Well,
Good
yeah,
solid
I think...
what if you're from Utah?
Well...
You're on the air.
Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning. See, this is your currently employed porta potty guy versus your toothless other version.
Well, isn't that nice? What can we do for you, sir?
Well, I called to say my my stepmom, she left my dad for a guy she met on the internet. So I guess maybe a mail-order husband or the guy that she left
But just
for.
meeting someone on the internet isn't like picking them out of some country you never really heard of.
Yeah, when you're writing a check.
But the awesome part was that he was from Alabama. And he brought her all the way there for a couple of nights.
All right, listen, dude. People have met people on the internet. That's not what we're talking about here. That happens all the time. It's actually taking out the checkbook and
writing a check for her.
Yes.
Some woman you saw.
Shipping her in.
Yeah.
That's cool.
In the big old box.
The big old box.
Handle with care. This end up.
Oh, this end will be up. Trust me.
A little area on the check that you write what it's for. Ivana. That's pretty cool.
And then 6 months later, it's another name. She didn't work out.
End of dinners alone. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yep. What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
You made it. What's up?
My wife's from the Philippines, but it's not. You're making it sound like you can just go buy her. It's not like that.
Well, I think it is.
Well, this is the mail order bride system.
This particular thing I'm talking about is.
Well, to my knowledge, that's actually illegal.
Maybe you feel a little guilty right now, but maybe we're not talking about you.
Huh?
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
To my knowledge, that's illegal in the United States to actually.
I would have thought so, but I've heard of mail order brides. I heard of guys looking through catalogs and picking out a woman and having her sent in.
Mm-hmm.
So
right,
how is this?
That was back in the day. They don't actually allow that.
Back in the day. When was the day then in your mind?
Probably 2 years ago.
Back in the day, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Steven can find a website right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm on
I have a website for you if you'd like.
Dude, it's still happening, all right? Maybe you don't want to acknowledge it because, I don't know, maybe he feels weird about his marriage or something. Yeah. I'm married to a Filipino woman, too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like
check, right?
I'm not guilty.
Yeah, he feels really guilty about something. It doesn't work that way.
Well, I'm just got to take her out of the restraints, and maybe he'll feel less guilty.
Maybe so.
This one speaks English.
Oh, just throw her to the scrap heap immediately. You're going.
She could talk back.
You're going mail order bride. You not only want her not speaking English, but no ability to learn the language.
Extra dumb.
Right. Extra helping of dumb. You're on the air.
In the dumb section.
Hello.
Hi.
Yo.
My stepdad's neighbor's having his mail order bride shipped in on Sunday, and they're getting married on Thursday.
Do you know where she's coming from?
I'm sorry?
Oh, no, this doesn't happen. It happened only 2 years ago. They stopped that. It's illegal.
Right. It doesn't work that way.
Where is she coming from?
I'm not familiar what country, but she is Asian, and he has never met her, and she'll be here Sunday.
There's something really wrong about this day.
Mark, this is Kamiko. Kamiko, this is Mark.
Yeah, can we have them come down to the studio?
That would be interesting.
For the unveiling, or what? Hello? Oh.
That is what they do suggest, though. I think I pointed that out, that you should at least go meet them.
Yes.
Imagine sitting there on the couch next to her when she first gets there.
Imagine the DJ. All right, now it's time for the first dance between these two lovers, newlyweds. Oh, let's welcome them on the dance floor. Come.
Dance.
I thought the first night together must be so awkward.
You're on the air.
So, like, what's your name again? God.
Hello?
You're not
Hello?
ordered.
Yes, what's up?
Hey.
What can we do for you?
Oh, a friend of my dad's got a mail order bride from Thailand about 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, luckily
and it
there's-
worked out, and they're like awesome together, and she's pregnant.
Hey, you know what?
Great.
Who's to
then.
say that these kind of marriages don't have a better chance of making it or have a lesser chance of making it than the marriages that start from high school love and implode right in your face?
Yeah, I think it just depends on the people. I mean, some people work, some people don't. And
Hey,
marriage happened to work.
Just a mere 50, 60 years ago, maybe even less, there were arranged marriages. People would meet each other on the wedding day. And those marriages had a better success rate percentage-wise than the marriages of today in this country of two people that are so in love. Soulmates. Yes, Star's mom.
Yeah, I can give us some information for that.
Really?
Fresh out of the crate. Good morning.
No, it isn't. I don't think so. I never heard about Korean, but I know Vietnamese and some Chinese and another place.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a lot of problem, though. A lot of women come to the United States with a marriage, and then they have a Korean cars, then they run away.
Yes.
They run away?
I'm sure that there's a lot of women that come into this country after being ordered through a catalog and wind up in a very uncomfortable, abusive, or whatever kind of situation by these guys that think they have now ownership papers over a human being.
Yeah.
There's a murder in North Seattle.
There was a murder in North Seattle?
About that like a year ago.
I think I heard something about that.
Yeah, and also, and they have to go their country, and they meet the girls' parents and stuff, and then after that they come to the United States.
I mean, what's got to happen? Obviously, there's good stories, like the previous caller said.
Right.
There's horror stories.
Right.
Is some kind of bill going to be written up by some congressman putting an end to all this someday soon, or no?
I don't know how you can. How can you put an end to it?
It's like trying to put an end to internet gambling.
There you go.
It's not possible.
Not working
Oh,
out.
here's one that already has a kid.
Oh, it is. You're on the air.
damn.
It's a ready-made family. You just add water.
Mm-hmm. It's a family order bride. Huh? Yes. Hello.
Hello, T-Man.
Yes, sir.
2 years ago,
You're supposed to be looking in the extra dumb section.
That's where I just found Marie.
Oh, dude. Go ahead, sir. What?
A couple years ago, my Uncle Raymond got a mail-order bride from one of the Eastern European countries that used to be in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently that was better than living with him because like 6-7 months after she came over here to the States, she went back.
Really?
Wow.
Even though you can't get toilet paper over there, it's better than living with this guy.
Back to my war-torn tent.
Right, okay, because, dude, you suck.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a letter that she left, like in broken English, you know, and he got home from work and he kind of deciphered it and he figured out she went back to Europe.
Wow.
Ooh, me $5,000.
Okay.
Oh, he spent
I love the walks to Starbucks and everything else that you offered, but I'm out. Wow. So every story is not a happy ending kind of situation, Terry. What other tips are they offering for the new strategies as far as mail order bride dating?
Well,
and,
they say
marriage?
to make sure to make it legal, they say at the end of your trip, it's time, you know, that you find the right one. And then once you do, you need to...
So you make a little game show for yourself.
Kind of. You have to
set up 10 women, you narrow it down to 5, you go visit 5 of them, and then you pick one.
Right.
You spin the wheel of brides. You spin the wheel of brides.
Found one for Dave.
What?
Wow.
She's a nice girl.
Even though he doesn't even want to acknowledge that this
I emailed him her picture.
He may take that personally, Stephen. He may find that somewhat offensive that you're finding him to be in a desperate situation. He doesn't see it like that at all.
No, he doesn't.
Well, she's a Christian. She's a good girl. She's never been married, no kids, speaks English.
You could find that anywhere here in the States, I'm sure. Well, not really. Okay, yeah, where is she from?
She's looking for a decent, well-educated, reliable, self-confident man.
And you're going to give her Dave anyway?
She finds out he has a Magnum. She's gonna
it's best kept secret in Seattle.
Charge him with abuse.
Right. So, where is this woman from?
She's from born in St. Petersburg, Russia.
Wow.
In 1985.
Pasty, now, what's to say, based on that description, that she's less of a woman than you're expecting to find somewhere in your pasty travels?
Not a thing at all. She
all
very well
right,
could
so
be.
maybe you should take the email that Stephen's sending you now with a bit of seriousness and try to contact this woman.
Well, I did take it with some seriousness. I emailed him back and said, that's a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice one.
And it came with a picture?
Oh, yeah, you did.
And she's pretty?
She is on the printer. I'm waiting.
She's on the printer.
She's on the printer.
Wow, that
she's
was
one of the
quick.
better ones. She's not bad. I mean, she's very pasty-esque, I would say.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, she's a good one. She's cute.
What's the site that you're on right now, Stephen?
Well, I don't want to give
So I
that
can
away.
order her first.
Singlebrides.com.
Ah! Stephen, no, just where to go. You never said singlebrides.com, did you, Terry?
No, I did not. And I have a different one anyway.
Well, there was a lot of them when I
Yeah, I'm
Googled
sure
it.
there are. Yeah, I bet.
Oh, I bet you Googled it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, when you pick your bride, you have to go to the American consulate in her country, do an
Nice.
interview, fill out
to make
some
it all
papers.
legal?
Yeah,
She is really pretty.
Yeah.
In a natural kind of way.
Yeah.
And then she'll get what is called a K-1 fiance visa. And with that visa, she has 90 days to decide if she wants to stay.
I want the KY visa.
K-1, I said. Jeez.
Yeah, she's cute.
That's when she has 90 days to decide if she wants to stay in America and marry you.
She likes roller skating, swimming, dancing.
Oh, Pacey's one of the world's best roller skaters.
You can shoot the duck with the best
Not
of
a
them.
roller skater.
No?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, she can teach you, right?
Sure.
Dude, she's cute, man.
She is.
She could be your bride 90 days.
Yeah, if I pay her money.
Well, it's only $15 to get her address.
So that's the part of it that bothers you, even though the fact of you meeting this girl that is supposedly your soulmate somewhere out there is going to require you giving money to take her out to dinners and stuff like that. That makes it more...
I honestly don't even like saying that I work at the radio station when I meet people. I want people to like me for me and not like me for other
I
reasons.
fall in love with you for the pastiness in you.
Oh, you're that pasty Dan?
Just look at the fee as like a dating service fee.
Yeah, you could.
People pay money for dating service
They
to meet
do.
people.
They do all the time.
People are paying money to make love happen every day.
Well,
and maybe you
it's a
can
little
rationalize that as different, but still comes out of the same pasty wallet.
I'm paying her to have sex with me and to live with me. I mean, that's just wrong.
You're looking at it the wrong way.
Well, from what Terry just described, she's got a 90-day out policy.
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
And for the ladies out there, there's also men on this site.
That gives her 89 days to travel back home.
Oh, me no like a marijuana.
That's how Russians sound, by the way.
That's how everybody sounds. It's not from here.
The T-Man.